You know, I've been streaming for a long time now. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Not a long time, but I mean, like, if we're counting, like, we used to do, like, a couple streams before the AWE, but it was, like, AWE was, like, when we started to actually stream consistently. And then we include the Genshin Nuzlocke, which is now getting into the elder years now that you think about it. Sometimes when the countdown starts and it gets to like 20 seconds, I realize, wait, there's so many things that I need to do before I start this stream. And my brain is just like, did we forget how to stream or something? We've been doing this for a minute. Anywho, I'm also a master of getting like everything back together in that last 20 seconds. But let me tell you, we were about to have like no audio. We were about to have, everything was about to be bad. But we are good, so let's actually start. And without further ado, we shall start by doing the standard, the classic, everybody's saying with a wa-cha-cha. Good day, good people, so they're fine day in the year of the paradigm. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, and I'm Lino Macars. If you know me as the man who is ready for you. Y'all are on this side today? Whatever. Ready for some Genshin Nuzlocke, but we are not quite ready for the Genshin Nuzlocke yet. We do have one redeemed from actually 2 weeks ago, but we didn't stream last Wednesday. We have to draw Bennett as an Asha. And we got 3 minutes on the clock for that. I have not forgotten, it's just we never had the time for it, not for nothing. And the last stream we had was a teapot stream, so you know, it was a fun time. That being said, we'll be able to do that, and I will catch up on everybody here. Before we start. Oh, there's one light that's not on. That's crazy, I was sure I hit it. Maybe it just didn't register. Regardless, how y'all doing today? It's Wednesday, baby. We are probably gonna get our 5-star today. I did the Spiral Abyss, I did the Imaginarium, I did that other thing. You know what else I did? I also made an EU account. So, I'm working on that. I've actually pretty much lit up a lot of the map, so like I'm at adventure rank like 12 now or something like that. Whenever it's like friend code season for that, for my EU people, I'll drop my friend code there. I just want to get a teapot there. That's pretty much all I want to do. Since Teapot Review, I actually started the story. Wow, so woo, yeah, it was mainly for you, XSP, because we missed yours. Let me see. So how do you do to everybody? We got let me see. We got Sonic Gaming. We got XSP. We got Zero saying new here. Welcome in, Zero. Cat on the Twitch side, and it's actually Cat's picture that we're about to do in a second. Let me see. Little virtual hug here. You've been doing this for 10 years? I haven't been streaming for 10 years. I've been recording for 10 years. I've been producing content for 10 years. Streaming is maybe like a 4 or 5 kind of consistent year thing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. And I didn't forget what you did with that chair, AV. I'll never forget. Zero saying hi to the Twitch side. Let's get things started, I guess. Let me start to get this. Streaming is hard, so no pressure. So I think streaming, a lot can go wrong. I will say that. I didn't want to say immediately streaming's not hard, because there's a lot you gotta get used to when you're streaming. It's like, you gotta get used to, physically talking to. Sometimes, you have to, like, be just cognizant that there are people watching, and you have to interact with other people when you're really just in a room, generally, a lot of times, by yourself. If you're, like, streaming with other people, clearly that's a lot easier, because then you just engage with other people. But I digress. Actually setting up streams, once you have everything set up, unless things go wrong, which they do, they very much do. They've gone wrong for me before too. We've had streams crash. We've had streams so many times crash because of this thing, that I now plug it in before stream, so it's like, alright, well, now it knows that there's a third source there instead of trying to find it and rearrange all of my windows. Let me get you guys set up so we can start getting references and get this drawing going. We are here. Where are we? We're here. Alright, yes. So let's drop this here. So now you guys could see that. Watch out, Todd, over. Okay. So, also, I know for certain that earlier today this thing was at like 20%, so it's probably at like 10% now. So let me plug in my headset. We're drawing Bennett as an Asha. I'd like to get his Asha parents in there as well in this picture. But I am not an artiste. So what is this Nuzlocke exactly? This is not the Nuzlocke part 0. You're gonna have to bear with us. This is actually a redeem over on Twitch. They can redeem me drawing any picture, and I'm not an artist, so you know. Usually it's not so good, but I got 3 minutes to do it. Once this 3 minutes is over, though, then I'll get to our Nuzlocke, which is essentially Genshin Impact, playing through the story, playing through everything. But if a character dies, they're dead for good. Every episode we spin a wheel to see which characters we're using and the number of characters we're using, essentially, etc., etc. And that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. When we get into the stream, or I guess into the game's already open, not the stream. The stream's been open as well. Let me pull up a reference for old Benny. I might try and do this Asha set. Yeah, we might try and do that. That might be easiest for me, for me specifically. And we have the clock. We do have the clock. Excellent. I can't do this quest because the birds flew away. All right. So we know that one has a red. That one, and the Ashas themselves are kind of like yellow and glowy. Bennett has like an orange headband with like the purple things in his Natlan attire. He's got some blue jeans, so that's probably what our Asha's gonna be wearing. I think I see the vision here. We might even give him some hair. We might give him some hair just for the lulz. So let's get this together. Let's try and get this together. I think we want like a 4 brush. Give me a lighter yellow. And hey, without further ado, let's get the timer on the clock. We're about to have 3 minutes on the clock. Whenever I click the refresh button and we're back at 0 seconds. Asha Bennett, because he's dead in our Nuzlocke. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. All right, so Asha, they kind of got these like these little feet at the bottom. But I want him wearing some blue jeans, so let's try and get the jeans on here first. Great. Kind of like that. And then kind of like that. Sure. Give him a button. Great. All right, now the rest of it can go back to Asha. So let's go here. I don't know. He'll just have his hands up like that's a different yellow color. But I digress. We're gonna have to run with it. I'm gonna save room for a headband, and we'll actually give him some Asha hair because it is what it is. It is what it is. His headband is orange-ish. So let's go ahead and stop that. Drop that. Have a little bit of that. How much time we got? We're not even in a minute. We got plenty of time, y'all. We got plenty of time. So it's like this, kind of. The Ashas have like a very light kind of like eye there, I guess. I'll put some like some I don't really like that. We're gonna undo that. We'll just do that. And Benny's got this white hair, so I'm actually just gonna pop that there. And maybe we'll erase this so it looks like he's still got his regular hair. Where's my tools? Oh my gosh, my tools are on the other screen. Goodness gracious, y'all. I sabotaged myself. That's crazy. Well, no, we don't want to do that, actually. Let me just grab white. How much time we got? Oh, we got time. We got time, y'all. We got time. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Alright, give me like a 7 brush to erase that. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's draw his Asha parents real quick. And by real quick, I mean very quickly because we have under a minute. We got his mom over here. She's probably gonna be like, "Hey, that's my baby," and right there, and like that. And like this or something, and they got 2 little feet, and there's his Asha dad over there saying that's my boy. And he's definitely caked up and he's twerking because that's what he does all over the island. His dad has like this orange headband, but it's more like fiery, so we'll do that. And his mom's got this like light purple headband that's actually really cute. And it kind of like goes like this. And she's wearing some sort of like thing like this. We got 14 seconds left. And what is his dad wearing? His dad's wearing like a dark purple. We'll do that over his cheeks, because we'll do like little motion lines there because he's twerking. Alright, y'all, that's Bennett as an Asha. with his Asha parents. Let me tell you. Alright, that's we sure did this, you guys. I'm gonna sign this. Regrettably. And we're gonna call this. We're gonna save this, and that's certainly gonna be it. Asha, Benny. I hope this was worth the wait. Did I think that I'd be drawing Bennett's dad twerking? No, I really didn't. That wasn't in my vision, but it's sure here. It sure is here. Let's get into Genshin, y'all. Before we do have to roll. So let me get that together. Put me back on the screen real quick. Let me go get the wheel. I also don't know if I asked, how's everybody's Wednesday going? That's usually how we start this thing. I'm like, hey, it's Wednesday. How y'all Wednesday doing? Join into Bennett's dad twerking. Why? Because he's an Asha. Y'all, hey, y'all can't even front with me, y'all. First and foremost, Bennett's dad, he was always twerking out here. He lived by the twerk, and I respect that. A lot of respect for that. Where's the wheel? The wheel is here. All right, y'all. No, you guys under the wheel. Me too, apparently. And you don't think? Oh, it was so close, y'all. But that's our first time rolling a 1. Yo, we almost got 0. It was almost the most blessed day of all time. Oh man, that's awesome. Alright, shoot. Who's gonna be our 1? WTF, I left for a minute and missed the drawing. Boo, hey, it's only a 3-minute drawing. You gotta stay with your eyes peeled. We only have 1 character that we have to use, and who's that character gonna be? It's Jean. Not Jean, it's your girl Jean. Alright. Y'all, we rolled a 1. I'm so happy. That's literally the first time this entire, like, since we've introduced the wheel, it's the first time we've rolled a 1. Let's, in that case, yeah, let's get into the Nuzlocke. Shall we, without further ado? Let's do it. Let's get it, y'all. Alright, let's do it. Yo, a 1? A 1? Are you kidding me? Here for that, please, and thank you. Alright. Genshin is on. Let me talk about it in between episodes. Also, let me turn off the actual visuals for the tablet. Alright. Whew. Now let me get combined chat back here.
I don't mind where we go.
Twitch redeems over here. I can catch up with the chat. Again. Because now I can see you guys all over again. Let me see. I'm fine excited for tomorrow because NFL is officially back. This year I actually have 2 fantasy teams. I've never built a fantasy team before because I really don't care about football. But I got kind of weaseled into 2 of them, so it is what it is. I can't do a sumo request because the birds flew away. Tragic. Teacher Appreciation Day. Okay. That's fun. That's fun. Also, surely we've hit 1 before. Cherry, we've never hit 1 before. I know, it sounds like it should be Shirley, but like, at a 10% chance, for some reason, we've always missed it. And the one time we get 1, we almost get 0, so you know, it is what it is. Let's go and put Jean in. She's not especially built.
Let the wind lead.
But like, the rest of the party will be fine. Let's go and get Charlie. Just because she is our resident picture taker.
What's the news?
And let's talk about in between episodes. Not a ton happened. Actually, I don't think anything of note happened in between episodes. I just did all of the things and I got some wishes for y'all. there should be we should get to our 5-star today. If we don't, whoever we're getting rather is going to take us to hard pity. And I don't like that. I do not enjoy. Mr. Tiller, mwah, mwah. Nobody died, but boy, have we been at half health because I had free in the party. It is what it is. I'm excited to be it. In fact, I think we have 3 healers and a Navi in the party right now, so we're gonna be alright. Are we getting Chaska or Nahida? We're getting Chaska. And if we get Nahida, we'll have to be lucky. Because AV hates blooms. You're dang right I hate blooms. I mean, it's only been 2 days since last episode, so I'd be surprised if a lot happened. That's true. Well, I made a whole account, or I guess this is the same account, but I like it. I have an EU account now, so you know that happened. And that one, yo boy, I did not, it's such a surreal experience. Because, like, if I look at the map on this account, like, the map on my EU account that's, that hasn't even, like, done anything past getting my glider and shooting the dragon out of the sky, Dvalin. Like, for real, the maps look pretty much the same. I was even able to, like, go down here, get one of the water, dinosaurs, and I swam over here. It took, swimming from here to here is abysmal, actually. It was so bad. It took way longer than I thought. I pretty much just had, like, my finger there, and I was like, alright, well, I'll edit over here. I'll watch a little video. I'll text on my phone just while holding it forward. It was crazy work. Cheshire Brandon, hello, young sir. Thank you for the young sir. I'm no old man. Don't listen to anybody in the chat. How are you doing? Let's get our wishes on. Any one of these could be our 5-star. Alright, well, there's our 5-star. Is it gonna be? Oh no. Oh no, I don't. Yo, I don't hear a voice line. Yo, I think we failed our 50-50. Oh no, who is it? That's not even D-Luke if that's the case. Who screwed me? Is it Chi-Chi? Ah, it's catching. Well. I mean, that's, we got Arrow's favorite. I don't hate catching. What does her C1 even do? Well, time to save for Alice. We are probably in, like, semi-Alice save. We have her at C2? When did we get C1 catching? Alright, well, your guess is as good as mine. Okay, well, what does this do? That's just more I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Chaska, girl, I'm so sorry. Alright, you guys, the Chaska dream, it's not over yet. We could get an early 5-star. I'm kind of new to the game. Can I ask you about teams? You can ask me about teams. I might not be the best person to ask. Between me and chat, we can probably help you. So go ahead and post your questions. Why not? My problem is Alice is probably a little ways away. And we have a whole Nod Cry in between. But I am going to start, like, partially saving. I'd like to, like, in the next couple of patches, just have, like, a maybe, you know, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 wishes to just sit on the side. And then do all of our extra wishes, you know, to the side as well. I need a... They had me for a second. They had me for a second. Oh, is a word of the stream set? Yes, there is a word of the stream. I forgot to write it down. So I'm glad nobody said it. But, there is indeed a word of the stream. Let me write it down. And then give you, don't you dare skill, I'm gonna, oh my gosh. Are there any 4-stars you don't have? At this point, I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm not sure if we are missing any 4-stars, which is kind of nice. Because we just recently got a Roron, and he was our missing link for a while. We were missing Razor as well, but we got Razor recently too. Who knows? Let me see. Alright, I'm definitely, there we go. I thought my pen was dying, dude. Your first, clue, you got Aoife, we do have Aoife. Our first clue for the word of the stream is Diona. Let's leave it at that. We'll keep pushing. Once again, if somehow Chaska comes home today, we'll have to main her. Alcohol, no. Assassin, that's hilarious, but no, not correct. Alcoholic, no. Y'all, those words are too on the nose, you guys. You have to really think. Well, assassin wasn't really on the nose. Jackspan was maybe cooking with assassin, low key. Here, that'll do. Cat. Oh, so like only water and ice. Oh, we're talking about Skirka. There we go. Cat girl, shield, no, negative, and not correct. Pop-ups over here. Protection, no. Drunkard, no. 5-star, no. We won't get one. Such is life. We have enough for one more on the shop. And then we'll give up and we'll do, this character quest, which is fine. We got our 5-star. It was catching again, which is... that's fine. She's alive, at least. So I'm not, like, furious. Yeah, I have Sitlali. I do... Man, we did have Sitlali. Until Sitlali died in our Nuzlocke. Tragic. Anywho, we got no luck. Did I have any standard banner wishes? I don't think I do. Do I? I got 2. Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe we'll get something good here. Nothing. And, well, whoops. And, nothing. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it was very much nothing. Hey, let's go get some vengeance. That'll make me feel better. Because we sure lost our 50-50. But, I'm not... I did want Chaska, so that kind of sucks. But there are characters that I want more that are coming up, so I'm not too beat up over it. Eula, let me talk to you. Malvika and Sitlali, good combo. It's the OG Cheeks, girl time. Crazy work. I don't even know, can you call her the OG Cheeks girl? Oh, it's this one. Yes, it is. It's our last one.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
Whoa.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
I have always really liked Eula's design.
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Never mind, I remember, you guys are right. This is the OG, yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, okay, whatever, alright.
I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on, what did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner,
not a
you
lowly
shall maintain
commoner.
Absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Actually, I'm gonna spend all this time, the entirety of this character quest, fully backing anything Eula says. You tell him, girl.
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange?
Is everyone from the Norman clan such a filthy casual, a filthy, low-bearing, low-life peasant?
The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan.
Well, good, you shouldn't. Don't you dare use your sullen, dusty, crappy words to enter the ears of the ever so elegant Eula of the Lawrence clan.
Here's a word of advice. I
Despicable.
wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt.
You'd be lucky to be caught dead with any of them,
That's all.
especially
I'm
Eula.
afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Well, I say the same thing when I'm around Eula, but for different reasons.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
Tell him, Eula. I'll help you. I got a sword.
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Wait, the word, what if the word has something to do with the place that it works? Prince. That is not the word. Same avian.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it. You were there. You were locked in. Yeah, let's go find somebody else. In fact, no, I'll step out for a second.
The hunt begins.
The hunt begins. Yeah, you're right. Y'all, we're bringing in our assassin. TCG, not really a word, is it? It is not really a word. If I ever choose something that's multiple words, I will let you guys know, but it's all one word. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I walked right past this local. Card. Who's our local? Warning shot. Alright, let's go talk to him. Is this a free-to-play account? It is a free-to-play account. It is our free-to-play
You
Nuzlocke
there,
account.
lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan.
I will
I
say,
have word.
although we did not luck out on this banner, we have gotten really lucky on this account.
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Y'all, I don't know if you see that second word like I see that second word, but you know what that means yonder these parts. It's time to acknowledge her. You put your ones up for you.
Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words.
I was like, Noelle, now hold on a second. Wait just a moment. Hold on. Noelle has saved countless of our characters on this Nuzlocke. She is borderline our queen in this Nuzlocke. Her shield and her heals are undeniable. Continue.
Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while.
That being said, our Noelle is also C5, so that helps her out a lot. She's very viable at C5, more viable at C6, but we've not gotten that much luck.
Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
What is it, Eula? What is it?
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear.
You might want to be careful with your tongue while you still got one, Leno.
And again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Hey, don't you turn your back on Eula.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
I'm right behind you, Eula. Thankfully. Hey, what you gotta say?
Listen, I have no idea what she's trying to do, but trust me, you two should just keep away from her.
Okay, turn your back on me real quick. Everybody, say goodbye to Lino. Actually, I need to make sure that there's no witnesses, because there were plenty of witnesses right there. Say goodbye to Lino, y'all. And bang. All right, now that he's a goner, let's continue. Where are we going? We're going over here. Excellent. Hey, you by the water. You better say something real nice to our girl. You better say, you better.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you.
Hey, Randall's about to be a goner.
I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Wait, take a hint? That hit song from Nickelodeon?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it.
You want to know something weird? That sometimes when I try and chat on a live stream, for some reason I hit the send button, and for some reason it never sends. Mysterious. Lino, more like loser. You're dang right. Did we miss something? No, we didn't miss a thing. Time for the, no. Okay, I understand we were shooting somebody from behind, but that doesn't make it a back shot. Take a hint from the hit show Victorious. It's a banger song.
Day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point.
Yeah, you're lucky Eula agrees that you have a point.
But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Tell him.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here. I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, and they're gonna, the Knights are no match for me. I got Eula's back. If we gotta fight all the Knights of, y'all, hold on a minute. First of all, let me take it a step back. I am a Knight of Favonius.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here. If you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Y'all, he's threatening us. This was a threat. Y'all saw
Get it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
You're right, Eula. Let's go.
It's all right.
Wait,
This
no,
happens
Eula.
Quite often.
Eula, I was supposed to shoot
Let's
him in
find someone else to talk to.
the... Okay, we'll do.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us.
Lamau.
We had no idea the feelings between
Nah,
the
10
Lawrence
toes
clan
down
and
is
the people
crazy.
of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time.
I'm starting to sympathize with you.
Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
Agreed.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation.
Reconciliation.
As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden.
Well, I don't know if that's fair.
At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
So you knew all along that we'd encounter these problems.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either.
Okay, great. I was about to shoot him.
Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
Wait, no, we learned plenty.
No need. Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep
Take a shot
you
every
up
time
and
Vengeance
when
says
I
a scream. Vengeance, vengeance, vengeance.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
To Dragonspine? Girl! Okay, first, Randall, are you still there? You got anything to say for yourself?
So it seems you've finally given up on the idea of finding more people to talk to. Believe me, that's in everyone's best interest.
Alright. No, you stop chasing me. Yeah, I'm a kid. Hey. Get to stepping. Get to stepping. Well, I can't shoot him while you're looking. Yo, shoot! And the second I fired my shot, she started running off. Yo, she knew I was up to no good. She knew. Y'all, is she the police? No, hold on. I gotta get a little bit more this way. Alright. There's our shot. Alright, great. Assassination complete. I don't think that kid saw me. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Not the little girl. Y'all, she's a cop. She's a cop, dude. The one-time donut isn't targeting the drunks. Well, technically, you know. Eula is the drunk. I'm sure that, you know. They really want me to go to Dragonspine? Nah, miss me with this. Avi, are you not doing your side quest? What's my side quest?
Look at the little white snowflakes dancing in the wind, to and fro, and oh, isn't it beautiful? Come on, sit with me. Watch.
Huh. That was really cute dialogue. I don't think I don't really usually use Diona, so I don't know all of her, like, dialogue bits. That was just really cute dialogue. Do you have Sitlali? She is the drunk queen. We do have Sitlali. Unfortunately, our Sitlali died in our Nuzlocke, so we cannot use her outside of the, outside of the Spiral Abyss. Eula, where the heck are you? You're down here somewhere? Eula? Oh, there she is.
It's so
I saw two people with oh, forget those side quests. Those are free primos, though. Fair enough.
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
I don't think I've ever seen a stain on LA Knight's garment, so I think she's pretty aristocratic.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm used to this kind of challenge. Tell you about the time I slayed a dragon, almost, kind of, sort of.
Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Free. I would never get knocked into the air.
Someone needs assistance. Yeah. Steady as stone. Time to clean up. Yeah.
Pardon me, excuse me.
I'll catch up.
Okay, hold on a minute. That thing tried to push me.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah.
Alright, I got my shield out. So I can probably just run through everybody. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious that I can just walk through with the shield.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck.
Another reason why Noah is broken? Yeah. When Noah can just walk up to the explosive barrels as well and just pop the shield and not take any damage, that's kind of goated. I'm super new. I'll probably skip on 6.0, but who are you excited for? I need Nahida. Probably gonna pull on the Nahida banner. We're still waiting for Alice. There's somebody else in the Nod Cry area that I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta pull on them. But Alice is the one that we're really waiting for. We've been waiting for Alice since like 3 years ago.
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation.
Alice showing up almost feels like Dendro finally showing up for people who have played since launch. At least for me.
There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
Is this how you normally train?
My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we?
Proceed with caution? Naomi? He seems to be the fan favorite. Where am I going? Up here. I can't really dilly-dally too long in this area because, you know.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
This one's got your name on it. Attack! As a good knight should.
We still got our shield. We're free. Absolutely free. That no shield, I'm telling you. I'm not like crazy about Flynn's, not for nothing. We'll see, not for nothing. If like I play a character and during their like trial, I'm like, okay, well hold on a minute. Okay, now wait a minute. That's what happened with Navia. I don't think I was really pulling for Navia, and then I played Navia's like trial, and I was like, okay, I changed my mind.
And you managed to remain
He's
calm
hot,
even with
TBH.
the crew
Yeah,
and
but like, I don't
surroundings.
pull simply for hot.
I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same.
All the time.
Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said,
I'd
adventuring
smooch
is
that
our
man's.
specialty.
I think you and most of the fan base, which is fair. I got a Nepha, so I probably will pull another Lunar, but I don't know who. We missed a Nepha, actually.
That's it for our training, right?
We couldn't get enough
Let's
Primos.
get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
A Paimon sickle.
Hold on.
What?
I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
Now hold on a minute, Eula. Hold on a sec. You can't talk down to our girl Peasy like that.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all.
Who said that Paimon needed to be elegant?
Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey, maybe that's just Paimon's style.
Hey, that's not true. Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time.
And so began her obsession / separation anxiety with LA Knight.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk.
Where'd you get warm milk from in the middle of this ice? I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I will accept the
Didn't
milk.
you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
We'll take it.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it?
That's fair. Same TBH, even if I like a character, I won't pull for them if I don't understand them or how they play. That's fair. Because let's keep it a buck. You know, you gotta save your 5-star pulls. You gotta save them. Unless, you know, look, if I don't understand how Alice plays, I'm still pulling for Alice. Even if I end up being the worst Alice player of all time, Alice is very counterintuitive to a Nuzlocke. If Alice has, like, HP mechanics that are similar to Hu Tao, we're still pulling for Alice, and I might just keep her in the teapot forever. But you better believe I'm gonna get Alice, yeah.
Whatever, friend. Don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
Thank you for looking after Paimon,
All
for
in the
PZ.
name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Free? Silali's amazing. Looking at Mualani and Silali. So, Silali is... not really that difficult to play. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Silali's not that difficult to play. I would like to know where she got the milk from. I didn't try and get Kanish because I don't like how the grappling hook controls or his combat. That's fair. There's a couple characters that I wanted to get purely for
Fair weather.
maneuverability.
Do a bit of side
Kanish.
What sort of work is that?
I don't think I had a bunch of parties for Kanish in mind, but ziplining around with Kanish sounded like a lot of fun, so I was like, yeah, no, we'll put a couple pulls on that banner. I don't understand Silali. I thought she was terrible when I trialed her. No, Silali's very good, and I'm so tragically hurt that she's gone. She needs a DPS to support. Silali is a Hydro and Pyro buffer cherry. Also, Sonic, we're opposite because I pulled Kanish because he looked fun, and he single-handedly saved my account, TBH. Fair enough, Lamau. I want Nahida so I can farm mats easier. Yes, so that's also kind of what... So,
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
Amber, you're dead. Shut up. Now, what I was saying is... I kind of want Nahida not for the mats, even though that's awesome. You can just kind of be like, shoot, gimme, 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 gimme. It's her ability to, like, read thoughts in Sumeru. I'm like, you know, that's pretty dope. I feel like at some point that they might, like, hide something in somebody's thoughts, and I'm like, I kind of want that. I kind of want that, you know what I mean? I just think that's a really neat mechanic for her. But I digress. Do you know how many times I had to redo the Natlan trial as the grappling hook, Kukasaur puzzles? I don't, actually. I feel like that's the one that I have the least amount of time with, not amount of time, rather. The least amount of difficulty with. The ones with the things and the things. Yes, that feature not works with, does not work, with quest characters, yeah. But sometimes it works. And when it does, I'm like, oh, okay, interesting.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Also, it does work for certain quests.
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Take a seat, you say? When was the last time Eula's been on a banner?
Yes?
I feel like it's been a
Something
long
else you'd like
time.
to order?
But I guess that's because Eula's not super duper viable, like, anymore in the late game.
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
Excuse me, miss, we're carnivores. Get this stinking salad out of our sight.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization.
Yep.
Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Sarah's trying to poison us.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
Dang right she is, Paimon, as she should.
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am.
Okay, I like Sarah, though.
Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
That's the kind of villainous character I am.
Delicious.
Hey, get off that fountain!
Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
I've never seen Eula till Fontaine. I don't know all the lore. Oh, no, you haven't seen Eula since, till Fontaine? Dang. Okay, as someone who recently restarted my, I guess not restarted, but started an EU account, and also immediately walked to, Sumeru and Fontaine and Natlan, it is weird in that juncture where you can really kind of get a feel of all of the world, because the world's big now. World pretty big. Genshin world pretty big.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut,
So I can kinda
not too
understand
many
that.
people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time.
Especially if you do things in the order that I did them, because actually, Eula is the last character quest that we're doing right now. And we've done the entire story, you know what I mean?
Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it Gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since.
Mit vengeance.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
Huh? So even Amber doesn't escape your vengeance?
Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
You know what? Heard.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you.
No, I get it. Amber, we're throwing hands.
Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
Pasta salad is better, or should I say regular salad, because yes, pasta salad is the GOAT. I'm very particular about pasta salads, actually.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me.
There are some
No wonder so
pasta
many
salads
people
rather than
dislike
slap, but some of them I'm just like, you know what, this one isn't for me.
I'm starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
What do you mean awkward?
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, I don't know about that, Eula.
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh my gosh, Anthony Sub, you're starting the big war in Natlan Act 4? That's crazy. I didn't think you were that far behind. Oh no. Well, actually, that's not that far behind when you're really thinking about it. I guess you just have to finish Natlan, and then I guess probably a Nepha's story quest, I feel like, would probably gate the nod cry. Maybe Maika's too.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
One of the
I'll
two.
see Sarah about the bill.
If not both.
No need. I've left the Mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad.
I'm ahead of you, Avi. Okay. I'm caught up. You can't be ahead of me.
Don't underestimate my ability to exact
We're the same
revenge.
place.
Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
Dang, I'm in Natlan Act 2.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone.
Natlan Act 2 were simpler times, weren't they?
Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
Natlan, faults and all, has a special place in my
I
heart.
still
That,
have recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
that was the first time they made me feel pretty helpless in this game.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
What are we getting? Oh, from Sarah. Hey, give me the sauerkraut.
Here, the Gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot, otherwise the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Oh.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
That's her homies.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
So that's what she meant by she said it was hard for a bad person to try to be good.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Cause she ain't got blinders on, Paimon.
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances.
Fair enough, huh?
But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and
Varka!
the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius,
Yo, I can't
they were
wait for
able to
Nodcry.
quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid.
You know how it's funny how I'm saying I can't wait for Nodcry? What day does that release?
In the
Is
eyes
it
of the
actually on a
people, she's
Tuesday, like it
stain
usually
on the
is?
Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family.
If the update's on a Tuesday, then I guess I really won't have to wait. Because it'll just be like, alright, well, we'll start on the Wednesday, the Wednesday stream.
But she
Also,
simply
Scar, how you
fulfills her
doing?
duty
On the
as a
Twitch
knight,
side.
silently helping one person after another, myself included.
Oh, and I need to give you guys a second clue.
People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
Yeah, if only there were more people like you.
I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Thank you, Sarah. I think it's in 6 days. Let me look at the banners. Yeah, it's in about 5 days. Well, actually, it really isn't like 6 days. It's 5 days, 20 hours. So it's the normal day. It'll update like Tuesday night. It'll be perfectly ready for us Wednesday when we start streaming at normal time. And I think that was an unintentional, let's do Genshin Nuzlocke on a Wednesday. But it's really worked out like that every time. But that will, hey look. Somebody remind me on that Tuesday in case that I shouldn't be busy. Next week is finally a week where there's just one stream on this channel. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We've had a lot of streams recently, and boy have I loved them. But boy, I can't wait for a week where there's just one. It'll feel like I'm like balanced out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The 10-hour stream this past Saturday. But yeah, it's next Tuesday. Someone remind me that Tuesday night. Just say, hey, Avi. In fact, I'll just put it in my calendar. Be sure to update, because I don't want to, like, just sit here on Wednesday at night being like, hey, guys, are you ready for the Watch Me Update stream? Also, how you doing, Scar? How goes it? Doesn't Nodcry come back next? What do you mean next? Be sure to update. Meh? Just a meh? You need some elaboration, Scar. You gotta not be doing meh. You gotta feel the power. Oh, there's something I wanted to test actually. Hold on a minute.
I'm not picky. However you do it is fine.
Okay, so I reset this. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're all back. Do you know what that means? That eventually, sooner or later, Joe Hendry's gonna show up, and it's gonna be fantastic. All someone has to do is say his name, and he might actually appear again. It'll be a fantastic time. Or he might just troll us, you know? Because Joe's been a big fan of just trolling. Where are we going? We're going out. Yeah. Pop us over here. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I still don't exactly know what was wrong with it. So I just took all of the sources off and just re-added them manually, and then they started working again. So, you know, it is what it is. What happens? So, he appears from vacation. You're telling me Joe Hendry's finally coming back from vacation? After all this time, if this don't look like a fancy schnob. Wait. Wait, he's doubling! No, stop this! Joe, what are you doing? Joe, stop! We broke him! Joe! Joe, get out of here! Joe! Well, y'all, Joe multiplied. I don't know what to tell you about that one, but that sure happened, didn't it? Oh man. Your second clue for the prepare for Joe and make it double. Your second clue for the word of the stream is the biggest, most awful, most tragic tragedy in the history. It's tragedy.
But there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
Us? I mean, if we may be so bold to say a few humble words.
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough.
Despair? Junko? None of these are correct. Eula's uncle is Joe Hendry confirmed. We took a picture and he appeared.
Very well. I'm certainly
No,
not
please.
one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Thank you, Schubert.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It is an honor to stand before you here, immersed in your supreme brilliance, sir. Supreme brilliance.
I misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist.
Yes, sir, of course, and your brilliant mustache, and your brilliant glasses, and your brilliant, brilliance, yes, indeed.
Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Yes, 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 I washed my hands of the filth of the filthy commoners, and dipped my hands deep into the That could have been horribly misconstrued. I hung out with Eula.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory.
Let's continue, yes.
I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable.
Thank you, yes, of course.
If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Well, I refined my conduct with some instruction in the classics, courtesy of a dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
Add some salt to that butter while you're at it. I also want to dip my hands in the thighs of Eula AV. I did not say that. I just almost said it.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Good job, Paimon. Good cover.
Could this be Gebrattenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Yes, it is.
It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish.
I heard dipping hands in the thighs and I have been summoned. Oh my gosh. Say dipping in thighs and he appears. I believe in Kuzu. Bonk, bonk. What are our current hints? They are Diona and they are the biggest, most awful, most tragic, most disastrous tragedy of all time. Those are your clues. And welcome in Kuzu.
It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Hello, Aviator. How are you doing, cousin?
Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Avi can never get the quote right. What do you mean? It's the biggest, most tragic, most awful, most diabolical, most bad time things that happened in human history. Mojito, that is not correct.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
Oh.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill.
The biggest,
Such
most awful,
sincerity
most
must
tragic event.
certainly
You're missing a
imply
couple
that you
things in
come
there, Terry.
bearing
You're
your
missing a
quest.
couple things. Bloody Mary, also not correct. Get your lore right. What do you mean your lore? Are you talking about the biggest, most awful, most tragic video? No. I'm talking about the biggest, most diabolical, most tragic, most awful, most bad times event in the history of human times. What are y'all talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy. Avi, this event was Avi losing his 50-50 catching. That also did happen. Yes, that was actually the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I'm talking about the biggest, most bad times, most awful, most diabolical, most tragic and terrible times that happened to humans. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too?
That's your clue.
Must be a family secret.
I would like to do what I can for the nobility. You lost to catching. How does it feel to be me? Well, I think I've lost to catching 3 times, apparently. Because we have C2 catching, but I think one of those was actually from the standard banner, so maybe we only lost to catching twice.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my
Also
full trust
incorrect.
in you.
Junko, also incorrect. That'd be too easy, y'all. That'd be too easy. You gotta think outside the box. Combine your clues up.
Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Where are we
See
going?
some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
That's crazy. I think we need to be careful.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Okay, sir. Does it start with an R? I cannot say that. That's usually a second hour clue.
If Fatui happened to recognize you,
I can observe the chair. Schubert must really treasure this chair. Only a true aristocrat would bother maintaining luxury items in circumstances like these. I want to sit in it. I can! I can feel the power of the aristocracy coursing through my veins. Yes, indeed. Bartender, incorrect. Barmaid, not no. Prohibition, nope. Steal the chair. I wish I could. I wish I could steal the chair, not for nothing. Probably can make the chair. Chairs reminds me of an event that happened during the Teapot review. Oh, don't worry. We talked about it, Kuzu. We talked about it. Don't worry. We brought it up. Go with Schubert to meet his friends. Y'all, Schubert must have the greatest of friends. Aren't you guys excited to meet Schubert's friends? I'm sure they're so nice and polite and awesome. Let's go talk to them. Are these your friends, Schubert? Schubert, your friends. Your friends. Look at your friends. They're so cute. Yeah, I don't think those are his friends. I think his friends are a little bit lower down here. Schubert. Shooby-dooby-doo, where are you? It's not assassinate. It is it? It is not. Oh, your friends are in this cave? Shooby! Shoop doop doop, shooby doo. Alright, let's get in here. They said I should bring some water, but I'm not gonna do that. What could possibly go wrong? Schubert, it's not assassinated, is it? I will never forget the chair moment.
Why have you put on a
Animal,
mask all of a
negative,
sudden?
nah, I got no idea. Remnants of despair, not to correct. I don't wish to be seen. Oh, my mask! I am now Mask de Mask. I am LA Knight de Mask. It is only proper for aristocrats to wear a mask. I do not wish to be seen by any strangers.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt.
Yes.
And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall
Ireland.
we? I'll introduce you as my guest.
There goes opening. All right, you guys.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough.
Concealed,
Although it
huh?
has fallen into
Wait, we rolled a
disrepair
1? We did
does not
indeed
suit the
roll a
tastes of
1.
the nobility.
Crazy times,
We
right?
simply have to make do for now.
We never roll a 1.
Sorry. Can we walk any faster?
Are we sure this isn't
Of
Togami
course
with an
not. An aristocrat
hair dye
always
job?
moves with grace in
Maybe.
his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
Kuzu, I swear if I move my thing
As expected.
and I see that you said re-roll wheels.
See them around the city. They
First of
are
all, we can't do that in here. Abe, you forgot to put up the rest of the
Nothing
redeems.
more
Have I?
than
Did
foreign
I?
Ruffians with power and the ability to fly.
Oh, you know what? Some of them are gone
are
because they
favorable.
weren't up during
Hold
the
it right there. Who's this?
the teapot stream. I will do that. Pop that too. Oh, excellent. You couldn't do the reroll wheels because I didn't have it up. Haha, fool. Perhaps before the aristocracy, I will leave them down. So you will be feeling down. How would that make you feel? It would make you feel tragic. Would you feel the despair in your soul? If there's despair in my soul. Every fight out of control. Do it all for the aristocracy. Whoa! Alright, they're back up. Wait, I need to actually put, you guys back to here, Stream Manager. There we go. Now I can see the redeems again. Continue, sir.
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
Ayo, Cook Avia. The aristocratic nightmare is crazy. Alright, well, Kuzu has redeemed respin wheels. I hope it's a 0.
Dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
And I will proceed. Can I talk to you? Hello, Boris.
Don't wander about if you don't have business being here.
Okay. I'm gonna wander a little bit, Dollar. Do you want to? Nope, you don't want to. Ivan.
Who are you?
I am LA Knight.
Because someone brought you here, don't think you can wander around.
Well, I will wander as I see fit. There's a treasure chest over there with my name on it. Hello, delicious. All right, let us continue. The aristocracy takes whatever they want. Haha.
And such glory will return to me again before long.
Goodbye, peasants. Let me just get a shot of you guys so I can report you to the Knights of Favonius later. Yes, excellent. All right, now let's go. Let's go, Schubert. Come on, Shooby-Dooby-Doo. Let us go. Shooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? You're in some old domain. If I can count on you, Shooby-Doo, I'm sure that you will not get maimed. Or maybe you will. That might be for the best.
Where have I seen this person before?
You've never seen me before. Yes, aristocracy.
And who?
That's what the A in LA Knight stands for.
Doesn't bring just anyone in here.
Aristocrat.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is
Our plans are strictly
not Lumine.
It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Well, I've actually been active everywhere, and that's also not me that you're talking about.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect.
Thank you, Schubert.
The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
You tell him, Schubert.
And what about this thing?
That's my most gracious companion.
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible?
Yeah, tell him, Schubert. Actually standing up for us. Let's go, Shuby.
Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs.
Exactly.
You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Exactly. For I challenge you to an Agni Kai.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
I'm sorry, the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses? Now hold on, Shuby, wait a minute.
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
the megacrat, Lumian aristocratic knight. Yeah, yes!
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Not yeah. Yes, of course.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me. I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself.
Right.
That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Crude, excuse you. You don't talk to Shuby that way.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Tell him, Schubert.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Also, I feel like the Fatui felt so awful in Mondstadt. I guess they felt really awful in Inazuma too. They didn't feel so awful. It's almost felt like a flip-flop. No, they were pretty bad in Sumeru. Maybe it's just the last two regions. The last two regions, and they're 50-50 right now. They're at 50-50. The Fatui have either really, really sucked or really haven't been all that bad. For real, for real. They were fine in Fontaine and Sumeru, but like, you know, back in Leah, they were also kind of fine. That's just Zhongli doing his thing. But like the other three, they kind of sucked, dude.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan.
Fine in Sumeru, you meant Natland? I meant Natland. If I said Sumeru, I meant Natland. Clearly they weren't fine in Sumeru. I'm looking at you, Doc. And I won't say your full name before those he-heers come out of the he-he woodworker.
Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
Yeah, Schubert. People at their eyes in the Columbino will be playable. Would you pull for her if it's true? Yeah. Yeah, so here's the problem. It depends on where she is, you know what I mean? It depends on where. If she's like either a banner, like if she's a banner or two before Alice, no, I would not. If she's like after Alice, oh, we're in there. We're good. We're great. We're golden.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Oh, very well.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
Wait, what do you mean the jig is up? I thought we were aristocrats. We don't know when Alice's banner is yet, AV. Well, we don't know when Columbina's banner is either. Actually, never mind. Fair enough. Currently seething through the hee-hee woodwork. Oh, I'm coming out of the wood all right. Hee-hee doc. No, 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 no. It could be after Yelan's. That's... there's no shot that Alice is gonna be, like, first. Let's keep it a buck. No need to keep up appearances.
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust!
It was me all along! Into dust! Dust! Yo, Paimon was really excited for that one. And breathe.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me?
It was! You see, the A in Lumion Aristocrat Knight never stood for aristocrat, it stood for Alexandria!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
Oh, Durin. Oh. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a rough time for polls. I feel like everyone's gonna want everyone in this Nodcry era.
After so much planning, this is how
They got a
it
lot of good
ends?
characters.
Huh? We'll see about that.
Goodbye. Yo, why are we chasing after him and not the Fatui that's right in front of us?
Expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Childe later.
Wind, hear me.
Sure, why not? I can't even see this guy. You'll be alright.
Smile.
There you go, Charlie. Hey, Charlie, really good job. Good job. Proud of you. Yeah, but what if I want to go this way? Fine. Fine. Oh.
Say cheese.
Well, look at what the idiot got into. Well, 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 Shubi.
Is that Eula?
What's up, Eula?
Don't touch me. Get out of my way. I'll leave on my own.
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Yes, indeed it has, Eula. Things progress much faster than we anticipated, indeed, yes.
I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule
okay.
in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
I'm good.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell.
I'm sure you all saw what I
I
saw.
have no reason not to teach them.
You all saw what I saw. They knew what they were doing.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I'm going to mostly be concentrating on the Chronicle banner next update unless I really like the new guy. Fair enough. This guy would totally market NFTs and scream at the people who screenshot them. Oh, 1,000,000%.
I know that you poured
A
great
million
efforts
percent he
into
would.
these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory.
Whoa.
You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, You want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan.
Hey, Eula, break his finger.
The blood of the Lawrence clan...
Yo, man's is
flows in
twitching
your
out here.
veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
Whoa.
If anyone should be angry, it should be me.
First of all,
As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety.
don't talk about maids in such a derogatory term. Derogatory way, actually. First of all, a maid has carried us through this entire Nuzlocke so far, for real, for real. Noelle will pop up here and say, what did you say? What'd you say? Right, is he insulting Noelle? Get this man? I'm glad we're all on the same page. This man's about to, you know the fire, the bridge that was over there? He's about to go right in there. He's about to get cooked up real good. That's Noelle. Get your knight's position right. Is he insulting Noelle's, in this man's? He's a goner. You're not an auntie, or you're an uncle rather, not an auntie, sir. We do not acknowledge you automatically. Well, now hold on. There's some uncles that we can acknowledge, but they're not like, you know, they're not aunties. I feel like maybe uncles need a name that's kind of like auntie, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just Unc.
Had you ever stopped
Like
to consider
Ira?
the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
Tell him.
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt.
The Tianshu from Yelan's quest, I forgot his name. Oh, what is his name?
The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
I don't remember offhand either, but I know exactly. If I saw his face, I'd be like, I asked him. I know exactly what you're talking about. Poisoned.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Whoa, rebel monster.
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to.
Hey, don't worry if he falls down and breaks all of his fingers. It's all good.
Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Yeah, the Fatui have a diagram of Mondstadt's defenses.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Do I get a trial Eula? Because I actually did like Eula. Yeah, baby! Oh, I liked Eula. She was fun. Why are they doing the Team Magma salute? I mean the downward dab. Oh, okay. Hip, 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 hip. We played Wipeout, you guys. Look, they were just starting to turn around. I don't think you turn off though, so I'm just gonna. There you go. Pop us around here.
They're here. Stop them.
We are here. Actually, you go ahead and just build up her thing. Okay, well, never mind. I thought that these guys, only physical DPS. Yeah, and then they realized physical DPSs, weren't super good. Which is unfortunate, because she was fun. She was just like, I'ma hit big number and have be cool. I thought I saw Leon damage. You might have. Surprise Leon experience. I will say, this guy. Oh, he's standing right there. Has aura in that moment. Wait.
Hold that pose. Smile.
I guess his aura moment is over.
Barbados, guide us.
Eula, where are you?
Beg for mercy.
Yeah, I was just complimenting that guy on his aura moment. And then all of a sudden, he decided not to. There you go. I was gonna say, I'm trying to use... Is there anything down there? Just stairs to nowhere? Yeah, I was gonna say, you must die. You can survive, I guess.
Shudder.
Come on, Eula.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Alright, Eula, there you go. I was gonna say, I need you to build up your thing, Eula. Oh, we got somebody over there, too? Alright, that's fine. I mean, I'm not worried about these guys. I would like to use Eula's ult and not run into a bunch of fire. Thank you for teleporting out of the fire. Appreciate you. Alright, Eula, do your thing.
Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
Good enough. Also, yes, I can confirm that Fermi can be a physical DPS. Picture taken moment before disaster. I also hope the new cryo and dendro reaction is available next patch. Gimme.
Crush.
Oh, did that activate the elevator? I see. I wanted to look around here to see if there were any, like... Elevator, where are you? Man, you guys, it'd be crazy if something came down and... Alright, great. Did that stay on... Okay, great. Here we go.
That's where they put the diagram.
How do you know that's where they put the diagram, Paimon? Are you a member of the Fatui? Let me just tiptoe over here and hope that some guy with a bunch of blades doesn't just randomly show up, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, a guy with a bunch of blades just randomly showed up out of nowhere! Oh my gosh! Oh, the Fatui! Who would've thunk? Yeah, I defeated you while you were invisible. Be gone. Oh, there's more of you? That's hilarious.
As a good knight should.
Alright, back over here.
I must leave no stone unturned.
There you go, Noel. Do your job. Charlie, you can go ahead and get a little shot in there. Thank you. There we go. We can do this. Is there anything in this room? I thought I got locked in for a second. I thought I got locked in.
They may very well have already made a copy of it, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
Because when cryo dendro reaction is available, my Risley with my Nahia is gonna cook.
True.
One can only hope.
But if their plan
My
had
Risley
hinged purely on
is
taking
dead.
Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war.
Yeah.
Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
That would be putting the cart before the horse.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Yeah, by the way, why did you follow us here?
Oh yeah, you suddenly appeared at just the right moment.
Yeah, we didn't even say your name.
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
So getting the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses was getting in the way of what? We're even.
Finally, after all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying. In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story.
That's our Eula.
You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming.
I'm sorry, do you say we don't look too bright?
And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, you better remember that, Eula.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait.
I think that means that we're friends.
Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Does that make us your arch enemies?
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Good on Eula.
Sure. Well, see you around.
She's insulting my intelligence. Wood smash is crazy. By the way, I just got portraits and changed my music items for the teapot. Nice.
That you will. And make sure
I think
not to steal my targets next time.
the music change items are big. That's why every time I see like one of the spin crystals, I'm like, oh, I gotta get that. I gotta get that right now. And so, we've done it. For the first time, we can finally look at this. And we've done every single one of our story quests. I am, man. All right, next we'll do a little little Layla. Now to finish Diona quest for Kuzu. No. We also have to spin the wheel. Let's get out of here. Accept child, what do you mean? Hey, you know what? I didn't want to say it. But you know, agreed. Screw that guy. Yeah, I forgot they had their own separate page. Good for them. Okay, is there anything else I need to do here? I was gonna say, we don't have enough for another wish. Yeah, let's go do this hangout. I need to spin the wheels, though, because Kuzu did do the wheel spin. Not that we're gonna be in an immediate danger during Layla's quest, but you know. Kuzu just said, you rolled a 1, ha ha ha, allow me to be a villain. And with my villainous ways and my villainous tendencies, you will have a bad time. Yes, indeed. Alright, get our wheels out. I hope we roll a 1 again. Alright, fingers crossed, you guys. Roll that wheel. Well, wait, please, go further. Ah, I was so close to 0. Dang. Well, we almost had a really good time. Can you believe it? We rolled a 1 and now we rolled a 4. Who do we have? I hope we rolled the exact same party. Well, we're 1 step there. Y'all, can you imagine how peak it would be if we rolled all 4 of the same characters? Come on, Noelle. Come on, Navia. Come on, Hatsune Miku. You know what? That's a substitute for that's our Animo substitute. Now let's just go and get ourselves a Noelle and a Navia. We're gonna be okay. Come on, Navia. Come on. No, Miku again. I guess that's a reroll, or is it gonna be Yao Yao? It's Yao Yao. We got Yao Yao. We got Miku, and we got Charlie. The homie Yao Yao in here. And we got Sayu. So a couple of beans. We got short squad today. Yao Yao, Sayu, old Charlie, we love Charlie, and Miku. All right. Well, that's our respin. Get that out here. And that's our new party. Which isn't terrible because, you know, at least we still got Charlotte. Charlotte.
Don't mind where we go.
Take us here. All right. I should have set it up here. This is still fine, actually. Yeah, we'll set it up here. I think I've ruined my, like, regular party. I usually keep it at 3 or 4, but whatever. Yao Yao.
Lead the way.
You'll lead the way, yeah. Little homie, other little homie. Sayu is, like, 70, right? Yes.
You caught me.
And where's Miku? Miku? Hatsune.
Been a while since I've limbered up.
Alright, fair enough. That's our gang. Not the best party in the world. But hey, Charlotte's here. We can still take pictures, and that's the biggest W. Alright, y'all get out here. The question was asked, will we get the hat out to decide how we're getting there? Oh, I have these? Oh, yeah, that's better. Alright, release a lantern. And most notably, please. Yao, I'm gonna need this to be higher than a 10. Because that is, while that says 4,307 meters away, it's through Leah, so that's a lot of mountains too. So if you could just please give me higher than a 10. You're kinda close, Yao. You're sure kinda close, but we get to teleport, baby. Oh man, she kinda close. Oh, that was terrifying, dude. I saw that and I was like, that's not good. Come on, come on. Whew. We love that. 11, you love to see it. That would have been... that would have been dreadful. It would have been a disaster. Back through here? Nope. Yao loves her 7-Eleven slushies. You know, she probably would enjoy a slushie. She hangs out with Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is, you know, very cryo. I will be Miku. I actually don't think we've had Miku in the party, but like, maybe once. Wow, it's nice to have a Miku in the party who's not like a deity. That's kind of goated. Unless there's lore about her that I don't know and she is actually a deity, in which case that's hilarious. But you know, it's really nice not to have a deity in here, you know, that is what it is. It's cool. We could have had it all, rolling in the sleep. Hey, go to sleep. How you doing, Layla? Yao is a disciple of Granny Ping, I think. I believe that's right. Hey, wake up.
What is it? Is there something on my face?
Oh, so her hearts are energy symbols. That is different. I like that. I like that a lot. You're not a thief, are you?
Hey, not so loud.
Wait, you are a thief, are you?
No, that makes me sound suspicious. Hold on. Do I really look that shady? Anyway, I'm Layla, a Ratawa student at the academia. For now, at least. I was just looking up some information at the House of Dana. But the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis lacks integrity. I didn't cover many of the possible outliers, and my calculations aren't precise enough.
That's a weird way to spell Cole Lamau. I do not like guinea pigs, fair enough. Wait. Oh, that's a stress thing. Being long tenured by her own anxious thoughts, Layla's stress value shows her current mental state. The value will fluctuate as the story progresses. Appraise the situation carefully before making your choice.
I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but I've barely written a third.
Y'all? I'm gonna wreck her. I'm going to stress her out. Hey, so what are you planning?
I guess I have to keep looking up as much info as possible. I shouldn't give up now. But
Who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. Maybe I shouldn't have come to the academia in the first place. All I've done is cause trouble for my advisor and classmates. I should probably notify my advisor sooner than later, so he can focus his attention on the other students.
You know, generally...
No, I don't even have the guts to bring it up, and I haven't completely given up yet.
You know, generally I would say, like, hey, cheer up. Things probably aren't as bad as you think they are. But if I'm trying to stress her out, I'm like, hey, you still got time, right?
To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days.
Days?
Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night. Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking. I'm stuck in a vicious cycle. I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere near as gifted as they are.
AVY, because if we stress her out, I feel like most people don't intentionally try to stress her out. So, you know, you probably haven't seen what happens when you get her stress all the way up. So I want to get that so we all experience that together. Since we're probably going to anyway to do the routes where she's not stressed anyway, we might as well get the most out of this and make her a little stressed out, make her a little, you know, a little stressy.
Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the Darshan by now.
We're going to stress her out for content. Are they great, fungus elder? Is this someone a good friend of yours? Are they a sage? Are they fungus?
Huh? What's that? A fungus with a long beard? There's no such thing. Though, if there were, I'd love to give it a pat or two.
Lamau.
This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me. I don't even know if they're a person or not. Due to my lack of sleep, I sometimes get dizzy and faint when I'm stressed out.
So if we get her to max stress, is she just gonna, like, collapse? That sounds terrible. But we have to do it for science. Is that bad, huh?
Oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of.
I feel like my dislike of guinea pigs is one of my most toxic traits, I'll be honest, is a crazy sentence, actually. That's pretty good, to be honest. Stressing people out for the content is basically those public prank videos, AV. We don't... the best 4-star shields don't deserve this stress, AV. Now, hold on. I've never really used Layla for real,
My homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers are perfectly written. But that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed.
You have a friend who's helping you out?
I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars.
It's so odd. You know what I mean? It's so odd that, we were able... I guess this also will probably just lend people to do the Layla hangouts. Because I didn't know about this other side, once you reach the other side of Layla, until we did the event. You know what I mean?
Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research.
I want powers like that.
If that's even possible.
Poor Layla. Girl is really stressed.
There's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon.
I almost thought the energy symbols on Layla's hearts were broken hearts. I made, up for the angsty Cavatham rather breakup comic I made, almost had a heart attack. Lamau. So I'll be real. I also immediately thought they were broken hearts until I saw, you know, them say, oh. I looked a little closer, like, oh, it's energy. We're energy out here. I really just enjoy doing the hangout, so I've played this just because. I wish they had, like, newer hangouts. Like, I'd love to get some more hangouts for our 4 stars, you know what I mean? Imagine a Roron hangout, or an Aoife hangout. I want to hang out with the bros.
How else can I honor my parents and live up to the expectations of
Like,
everyone who knows
legit,
me?
if it's too much to do, I feel like they could do, like, duo hangouts. They could do an Ororon and Aoife hangout together, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Energy, you say. I kid, Lamau. That makes sense. You put the effort you put in, rather, is equally as important.
Oh no, I've already spent too much time chatting. I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. At this rate, I'll need the Wisdom Sealy's help.
And you just said you wanted to rely on your own efforts.
Yes, but time's of the essence, so I have to take what I can get. Oh, sorry. I'm just making excuses.
I will say, I do like Layla's design a lot.
But the Wisdom Sealy is truly amazing and freely shares its endless knowledge. Oh, if you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question and you'll get a response a short while later.
Can Sealy, maybe it's some researcher who wants to remain anonymous.
No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the Wisdom Sealy.
Random 100-line question unrelated to Genshin. Shoot.
But getting an answer all comes down to the Sealy's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague answer or play tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that.
Please no spoilers, I'm on day like 30-something. Is this day 30-something of your first? Is this your, so you've started the game and you're at day 30. Between Kako and Kurara, who would you say is the Chihiro, Hyoko, Himiko, small, feminine child of the cast? I don't know, that's tough. I guess it has to be, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's Kurara just because Kako and Ima feel more like a pair. So it seems like she's got her own thing as just a duo, where the small feminine child thing might just be Kurara, you know what I mean?
All I can do right now is hope that it helps me.
Shoma Lamau.
Who knows if it'll happen this time? I can't put all my eggs in one basket. Trying my luck with another phenomenon is better than doing nothing.
It sounds a little sketchy. I'll go check it out with you. It's too risky to rely on some fishy legend to complete your thesis.
You're right.
Yeah.
I need to keep a level head. I don't have time to waste. But what do we do from here? I can't just go back and start packing to leave.
You should rest first.
Rest? But my deadline's just around the corner. Oh, I don't think I can afford to rest right now.
You'll waste even more time if you try and push yourself like this.
You do have a point. Oh, sorry. I tend to panic easily, as you can see. Then how should I rest? I definitely won't be able to sleep. As soon as I close my eyes, all kinds of thoughts start floating into my head.
How about we head to the Puspa Cafe?
Oh, that's a good idea.
A cup of coffee might help clear my head.
All right, let's go. The last time is now for Layla's thesis. Let's be real. She probably has many more theses, thesis left to right. Head on down. I guess that hat would fit a tennis ball motif. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Shoma's? Are we talking about Shoma? Yes, we're talking about Shoma. His design is actually based on one of Ryoma's old designs. I think I've seen that actually. That design that you're talking about. Not the relation between. I think someone has also mentioned the relation between the two actually. Pami.
Hold that pose.
Hello. All right, now that we've said hello, let's continue. Anywho.
Let's sit down here and have some coffee and sweets.
Coffee
It'll
and
help
sweets?
me put my thoughts together.
Okay.
No, we're here to rest. My problems will have.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Now.
Hey, chat, I didn't say anything. AV, stop simping for random strangers. AV, stop hitting on. No, look, I was just taking a picture of somebody who was doing a great job, you guys. I was taking a picture of somebody doing a great job. I wasn't doing anything. It was just a simple picture, you guys. It was a simple picture. Come on, simple picture. Y'all, come on a minute, man. Hold on, man. While we're hanging with Layla, why would I do such a thing, y'all?
Hey, Layla.
Anywho, hey, how you doing? Sorry, but who are you? Avi would catcall MILFs on the street. I would not. I would not do that. But, I would try to strike casual conversation. Thank you very much. 2-hour mark, by the way. Yes, I guess you guys need your next clue. Starts with a, starts with a C. We'll say starts with a C. For the word of the stream. But who are you, Chair Lamel? I'm swapping a lot of people, but I promise I'm not scheming. Did you... Akuzu? Wasn't even, like, looking at the redeems. Replace Sayu with Dahlia, since I don't think we've, had him yet. Yeah, Dahlia's never been in the party. Well, after this conversation, we'll do that. Chair, AV stop sniffing out all the hot woman. Catastrophe is... the word of the stream. It is indeed catastrophe. You guys started off on the cat train and then went to alcohol immediately. It was catastrophe. For cat and tragedy. Yeah, I was gonna say it was a pretty, you know, there were two directions you could die on it. Is cat. I had given you guys the first 3 letters at the start of the stream. In fact, the entire first guess was cat. And I was like, oh, they'll probably get it. Cat gets another point. That's another cat W for the word of the stream. Congratulations, cat. Good on you, good on you. Let me see, where are we? We're here.
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi.
And everyone went, like, on a despair route for the tragedy. That's why I continued saying the tragedy wrong. So you wouldn't just focus on the word tragedy, but I would always say the tragedy at the end. I had to bitify it to make sure you didn't just say words related to tragedy. You're like, oh, it's probably the Junko thing. It was just tragedy. I was in there. I was locked in.
We just submitted our theses and we're totally beat. Everyone will be meeting here to celebrate. Seeing how relaxed you look, you must have already had your thesis finished ages ago.
I guess this is kind of fitting considering my username. That's also fair. If you wouldn't have gotten the word that started with cat, it would have been a diabolical day. Atlanta has a no with that name in it. I don't know. I can't decipher. Anime helps me with the word of the day. It was unfortunate. Shout out to Tori, Lover Cherry, half joking. Does this woman have resting biatch face? With those, yo, yeah, I hope so. Look, okay, hold on a minute. Don't come at her eyebrows. Don't come at her eyebrows. Look. First of all, she's giving sass. Look at, she got the hand on the hip. She even got the hip swiveled a little bit. She's giving sass right now. She is giving it, and I'm taking it. So that's where I am right now.
No, I'm actually having a lot of trouble with it.
You say that every time we talk, but you've never missed a deadline. Not only that, your papers are always well written and thorough. Your advisor is constantly praising your work. Yet you're always going around saying stuff like, I can't make it, I don't understand, I'm super worried. That kind of talk doesn't reflect your work at all, you know.
That's because autocorrect treats me like AV treats random women on the streets. Excuse you? Your autocorrect treats you with dignity and respect? Thank you very much. I can't believe you. You're autocorrect, then you have no excuse to Sonic Gaming.
Well,
hey. What are you getting at?
For starters, she doesn't even try to participate with the group at all. It's one thing that she's not willing to help us, but she doesn't even bother showing up for our discussion meetings.
Ooh.
Every time we come to see her, she looks out of sorts and on the verge of a breakdown. It's not like we can't finish our own theses without her, but no one wants to always see her this way.
I
know.
Ooh. Sorry.
Do you feel it? Can you feel the stress building up? Ha 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 nom nom. I got Layla on a pre-Nightland character personality quiz. Oh, dude, we should take a Genshin character personality quiz together on stream. That might be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do that, because I'm sure once we, like, kind of, like, do all the Nod Cry story, there's probably gonna be a couple of weeks now that we're caught up with all of our character quests, so we're just like, hey, what do we do? Maybe we'll do one of those days. That might be neat. I didn't think much of it, but with how my life's been going is starting to come true. It is school time, I was gonna say. Are you already like bombarded with work? It is, Cherry. If anything, it's a lack of autocorrect. There's evidence to the contrary. Well, I don't know, maybe it's also the other right? Let's not forget about that. Everyone is entitled to their own choices. You should learn to respect that. Just because Layla breaks the mold doesn't mean it's a problem.
Whatever. There's no point in starting an argument here.
Hey, I'm here to argue. You have argue eyebrows on, and I'm eating it up.
If you think she can justify her behavior, then that's your opinion.
Putting on my Phoenix Wright cosplay right now for the evidence, Lamau. Do you know how many times I type something in and the type things just add random words into my sentences? That's tragic.
Thanks for standing up for me.
Hey, you're right. Hey, anytime, Layla.
I really want to help the others, but most of the time I'm barely scraping by myself.
Hey.
There's very little I can help with.
You're good. Can you introduce me to your friend? Is it because you don't want the others to know about the blessing from the stars?
Yeah, I can't ever tell my classmates about that. I'd be a mess if they ever reported it to my advisor. It's really just a big misunderstanding, and there's nothing I can do about it. Everyone just gives me weird looks and judges me. It's making it really difficult to find friends.
Oh,
it's
that's sad.
Actually pretty rare for someone to actively engage in a conversation with me, like you do.
That's crazy, because I'm actively trying to stress you out, and that makes me feel awful. I'm sorry, Layla. I think I understand your situation now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I just got some KFC AV dinner review. Okay, yeah, everybody tell me what you have for dinner. You have to be more specific than KFC. Get in there. Your sentences, though, some of them don't make sense. I mean, happens to the best of us. You think the blessing from the stars is some external power that's out of your control, or only by improving yourself and no longer relying on an external power can you break out of this vicious cycle?
exactly it. Seems you know just as well as I do.
I do.
The thing is, I'm terrible under pressure. That's just my nature. Even the thought of everyone's expectations back home is enough to make me feel nervous. And the more nervous I get, the worse things become around me. Take what Munira just said, for example. I don't think I'll be able to get it out of my mind for the entire day. That means I won't be able to relax at all today.
Have you tried the sweet, sweet Sumeru Dank, girl? You might need it. Sounds like we need to wait for you to relax completely. No. That's gonna de-stress her. We're facing these problems head on.
Face it head on? What should I do? Do you really think I can?
It's simple. Just break down the unfinished parts of the thesis into different tasks and tackle them one by one. I love tackling things.
I've got a
Spear.
paper with me. Let me go through them real quick.
It leads me to believe that a matter of English, it's a matter of English rather, English not being your first language, not a product of autocorrect. Take that. Look, I'm not the best typed, I can hold the typo crown. Hey, you know what? As long as it's not me, although sometimes, you know, Pie's also been better about typos recently, so, you know, maybe Sonic Gaming, it is you, maybe it's yours. AV loves tackling things, especially most. Now, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. AV, please tell me you meant that in a American football context. Yes. American football tackling. Not like not like actual football tackling. I'm not trying to do like sliding tackles. I'm not trying to just be like shwoom, you know what I mean? Oh man. Anywho, we'll continue.
The theory sections are pretty much finished. I'll be able to finish organizing the rest on my own. As of now, I'm missing crucial observation data. I need the results of an observation to validate the conclusion of my thesis. And then there's the preparation for my thesis defense. I'll need to mentally prepare.
You know, that doesn't sound too difficult. I can help you.
What? You want to help me with my thesis?
Yeah, as long as you give me a footnote and put my picture on the front page.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to show you my gratitude.
Hey, don't worry about it. We've come this far already.
You're so kind. I had no idea I'd meet someone so nice in Sumeru City. Okay, I'll do my best. It's the least I can do, considering everything you've already done for me. First on the list is the experiment to get observational data. I actually had it all planned out several days ago, and even borrowed a celestial globe from a Mahamata.
I don't know how I feel about her gloves.
However, the weather was rainy every single day after I borrowed it, and I was unable to compare the night sky against the celestial globe. There were a lot of people waiting to borrow the celestial globe, and I wasn't able to extend my time slot. So I returned it and haven't been able to borrow it again since. That's why I still haven't performed the necessary observations yet. I don't know what to do.
So you're lacking some equipment.
That's right. The celestial globe is a high-precision device used specifically for researching the stars.
Yeah.
Submitting an application to borrow one from the academia is pretty much the only way for me to get my hands on one.
It looks like her gloves don't have like finger covers over the thumb, the pointer finger, and the middle finger, but do over the last two fingers. I don't know. Maybe there's like maybe it's like good for writing, like maybe because your hand drags on the paper, you don't want to like get smudges on your hand, and that's usually the bottom meat of your hand here, the pinky and the bottom part of your palm. I could see that being the case, in which case I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'm going to leave for a while, but I'll be back when I can. Aye, cat, we will be here. I kind of want to carry Layla. Just like carry her around while she sleep. Looks like we're gonna have to ask around the Adventurers Guild.
Why the Adventurers
Adventurers Guild?
Because no one has a network like Catherine. You see, she's a robot.
Oh, I see. The Adventurers Guild is open to everyone's commission, so she might have some ideas.
Yep.
Okay, let's go and try our luck.
Congratulations, you are now an adventurer. You know what? She kind of gives me Taylor vibes. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know how I feel about that. She's giving me mild Taylor vibes, and I don't know how I feel about it. Here, let's go this way. Pop us around here. Hello.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How can I help you today?
I'd like to,
Oh, don't forget Dahlia. Whoops.
It's kinda strange. How should I put this?
That's exactly why I want to carry her. You know what? There was talk about Taylor getting carried on Saturday too. So you know what? The connections, they continue. I'll get Dahlia after this part instead. At least with my autocorrect, I can no longer have unhinged typos like Pi and Mona. Oh, right. I remember that. The Moan typo. Anywho. Hey, we need a high-precision celestial globe.
Right. Equipment at the Academia is in very high demand, and we aren't able to borrow one now. We were hoping someone else might have something similar that we could use.
I don't know anything about astrology, so I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the device you were looking for. However, one of our requesters happens to be an astrology enthusiast. I hear that he's a collector of all sorts of specialized astrology equipment.
Wait, not whoop that bot. Wait, no, it's just Catherine. Whoop that. Oh yeah, our bad, Catherine. I am also a contender for typo crown. May I bring you back to? Hey, okay, that was an iconic moment in the Nuzlocke. Dottore just on the toilet, constipated. I have forgotten about that.
After the Adventurers Guild helped him out,
man,
he indicated that he'd be happy to return the favor if the adventurers ever need it. Perhaps we could arrange a meeting between you two. That should help solve your problem.
Really?
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my job to provide adventurers with the necessary support. The man's name is Azam.
Azam?
Here's his address. You can go ahead and pay him a visit.
Avi doesn't know about my Pecco typo. Let's keep it that way. What Pecco typo? What would you... Pecco, Mecco... Kipo... Yeah, I don't even know what typo you would make for Pecco. There is one letter that you could replace with K that would make that a very bad typo, now that I'm thinking about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've just figured it out. Which is strange because those letters are on pretty opposite sides of the keyboard. But yeah, you know, AV Dahlia, right. I forgot. I was too busy thinking. Dahlia is somewhere down here. Dahlia.
Let us pray.
Let us pray. Everyone bow your head. Sweet, delicious Barbados. We gather here today in your grace and your beautiful face. Alright, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. We can't do this anymore. Dahlia, I don't even want you. Yeah, bring us back some innocence.
Hello, are you Azam?
Yes, I am. How may I help you?
Hey, we need your globe.
Ah, I see. Well, if it's a request from an adventurer, then I'll be happy to help you. I just so happen to have the device that you're looking for.
Oh!
Let me fetch it and show you, just to be sure.
Awesome.
Yes, this is it.
Oh!
So
this is the globe that was in the teapot of, I think, Kuzu. Oh my gosh. It's the globe. The globe. It's the globe.
I just got a little
To be honest, judging by what stands before me, I find it very hard to believe that you're an astute Rotawahist student.
Oh my gosh!
Well...
Wow.
Astrology is a hobby of mine, and these devices have cost me both time and mora to collect. I cherish them as if they were members of my own family, which is why I don't let just anyone borrow them on a whim.
Okay.
These devices are delicate and can easily be damaged if used inappropriately.
So to be fair, I will keep it a buck with you, even though that felt like shade. She is not wearing the academia uniform. I'm gonna keep it like to be fair. I was about to be like, hey, we're about to clap this man's, but when he started to go into it, I was like, I guess she's just kind of wearing her own thing. You know? You hear me? You feel me?
That's completely understandable. What can I do to better gain your trust?
How about this? I don't need a deposit or anything, but I'd like you to share the contents of your research with me. I'll ask you some questions.
Okay. If she wore that, she would be downgraded to NPC. Now, hold on a minute. Even Lisa had, like, a variant of the academia garb, and hers is, like, green and everything, and she was not downgraded to NPC. She's still, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
If your explanation proves satisfactory, then I'll lend you the device.
Share the contents of my research and answer questions?
What do you mean, uh-oh? We're stressing her out. If you mess us up, you won't be able to gain his trust.
You're starting to make me feel nervous. I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. My mind just decided to stray elsewhere for a moment. Give me a second to gather myself. Oh, is
Incredible.
this the celestial globe that I needed to borrow?
We really just looked at her and so we whispered in her ear like, hey, don't F this up. You got a lot riding on this. If you mess up this, you about to fail out of the academia. Why is she asking?
Correct. I was about to test you with a few questions, but you suddenly started looking very uncomfortable.
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't sleep very well, so I tend to get a little dizzy from time to time. I'm fine now.
She seems a little different all of a sudden.
We've genocide jacked her, but with less genocide and I guess less jack as well.
I see. Well then, can you briefly summarize your area of research for me?
With pleasure. I'll give you a general overview. You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of the celestial bodies to calculate the past and the future. Due to the difficulty of designing an experiment and the challenges of validating theories about the past, astrological research is usually based on an immense foundation of experience.
Y'all think she knows the sky's fake?
And therein lies the largest complexity. Derived and validated conclusions may vary due to subtle changes caused by the flow of time and shifts in the stars.
I've heard about this before. I believe it's known as astral shift.
One of the most classic challenges is to use 3 stars with shifting orbits to predict the overall changes that may have occurred.
Okay.
Are you referring to the triple orbit problem? Yes, that really is a classic problem, and a very difficult one to tackle.
I came up with a set of prediction methods that encompass more than half of the triple orbit problems. However, there are quite a few limitations and requirements.
This is different from my route, by the way. I never stressed her out. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. If we had just played standard, everyone would have seen, like, oh, she'll be like, and then this, and then that. I did it. But if we stress her out, Hey, now we got other Layla out
This
here.
set of methods is already being put into practice at the Ratawa Histarshan by my advisor, drastically simplifying the difficulty of calculations involved in the triple orbit problem.
Yes, I've heard about that. The announcement made big waves in the astrology enthusiast community. So, you were the one who came up with that?
Yes, that was me. Layla's stress shows her current anxiety. we did it all the way, baby. We're taking it all.
Don't judge a book by its cover, you know. The thesis I'm working on this time aims to address the remaining triple orbit problems, as well as eliminate a portion of the methodology's limitations, which will make it easier to use.
Okay.
I see. In that case, perhaps there's no one more fitting to operate this device than you. I just keep it as part of a collection. I can't use it to its full potential like you can.
Thank you for understanding. I'll return it in perfect working order once I'm finished with it. Okay, we should be going now. What did we plan to do after this?
You aren't Layla, are you?
I kind of forgot.
It's hilarious.
Huh? What makes you say that? Is there something off about me?
The real Layla wouldn't forget what to do next.
Fine. Looks like I can't keep the act up any longer. I even tried to look a little panicky to emulate her behavior.
You're the blessing from the stars, aren't you?
I suppose that is what she's been calling me.
Alright.
With her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness and I take over. However, her unpredictable and variable sleep patterns are completely out of my control, so I have to make every second count. There's no one willing to help her here, so I have to step in.
Well, I would have helped her.
I am rather curious about you, though. Why are you trying to help her?
Well, let me keep it a buck with you, other Layla. I wasn't. I was trying to stress her out. But she's finally decided to face the problems with her thesis head on, and she's working very hard on it.
Really? That's great. You're helping with all the things that I used to do for her. Seems like you've given her a boost of confidence with your encouragement.
You know, it is what it is, girl.
She's only steps away from the finish line. She's already made a lot of progress, so there's no need to push too hard now.
Ellie Knight needs a new girlfriend, that's why? Well, I was gonna say... do we not have a Sumeru, a lover? We got a Fontaine Linny. And we had and have a Silali. I was gonna say we kind of had Dea, but Dea's dead. Tragic. We'll talk about this.
Anyway, what's the plan from here?
We had Dea. No, don't worry. I didn't forget about Dea. I said it. Candace? Okay, wait, we're gonna have to reconsider. We're gonna have to reconsider you guys. She said that she wanted to practice for her thesis defense.
See. Well, it wouldn't be of any help if I practiced for her, but I'll leave some notes that should come in handy.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, let's go back to the House of Dana to make preparations. You'll have to tell her later when she wakes up.
Interesting. The Helper. The remaining problem. Go to the House of Dana rather, and work on the thesis. Hit. Okay, I know he's not supposed to be a cowboy, but like, kind of the ears on his hat, along with the sash thing on his side, it's starting to scream cowboy, you know what I mean? Pretty sure Dea was with Lady Dunyazard though. She can share. Thank you very much. Dea's got 2 hands. 2 claws. What are they doing down there? Y'all just studying? Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Barbados? Alright, let's continue. Where is she? We're going over here. Alright. Great. Great. Alright, fantastic.
Okay, I should get started on those notes. If there's anything you're curious about, you may go ahead and ask now. I can answer you as I write. I'm used to multitasking.
He was supposed to be a bat imp based at first, little incubus boy. Unfortunately, they changed it. Interesting. Did not know that, actually. You didn't give them a surprise baptism. I've never used any of his skills, actually, so maybe I should do that. Anywho.
Oh,
go ahead, Layla.
I have to ask a
Other
favor.
Layla.
When you give the notes to her later, please don't tell her about my existence.
Why not?
Well, she's always been in a fragile state. If she knew that there was another Layla who's always taking care of everything, she might feel like everything she's ever worked for is pointless, and that could lead to some demoralizing thoughts. She's a resilient girl, but no matter how resilient she may be, no one can hold up to criticism and torment from themselves. If her condition grows any worse, it's possible that I might cease to exist as well. Then there wouldn't be anyone to help her.
Well, she's not doing very well now, either.
She's getting better, though, isn't she? It's apparent how hard she's working now. She's my source of knowledge. I'm merely the representation of how she would be if she were rested and healthy. I believe that she's one of the best, even in a place like the academia where geniuses come by the handful.
Shield burst in one instance of Ascension Plunge.
But growth is a process and shouldn't be rushed. I will always believe in and support her.
It's good that she has you, or she might have already hit rock bottom. She was gonna hit the rock bottom? That's her new finisher?
Believe me, even if she were to end up at rock bottom, she'd find a way to somehow laugh it off as one of her silly mistakes and climb her way out.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's the kind of person she is. Alright, I've written down all the possible questions that I think the advisors might ask. Next, I'll put together a few words of encouragement for her. I'm not going to sign it, obviously. Oh, and don't forget about our agreement.
I forgot. Hey, there it is. They will never meet, but she will always walk alongside her. Walk with Layla. We will save that. Very nice. All right, let's. I mean, we can go for a little. We can go for another one, to be honest. Take us back over here. She walks along inside this pit of danger. Boom, no, 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 no. Very good. She has 6 hangout memories. I guess it's usually. Yeah, I was gonna wait. Isn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say it's usually 5, right? Okay, some of them do have 6. Even you have 6. And not for nothing. All right. Well, I'm just losing it apparently. Most of them are 5. All right. Layla, let's get another one. I guess let's try and stay on the same path. Yeah. No? Here. Let's come back here. And let's keep her from being stressed. But then there's Noelle with a whopping 12, and you know what? I can't blame Genshin for doing that. They did it right. They did it right. They did it right. They did it tight. They did a good job. They knew what they were doing. In fact, they'd give her another 6. Give her 18. The game, like us, loves Noelle. You're dang right. Fair, and they were all great. Hers are great 1,000,000%.
Yes?
Okay, we can. Oh, it has a skip button. Oh my gosh.
Ah, I see.
Excellent. I was gonna say, take me to the choice. Back in my day, I don't know if they had that skip button. Don't be nervous. Just explain what you've learned.
Alright, I'll try. But I can't disclose the actual details to you. How about a general overview of the research? Would that suffice?
Yes, that would be fine.
You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of celestial bodies to calculate the past and the future, as well as attempt to summarize the correlating principles. correct?
Also, we need some more Yai Miko events. Actually, I don't believe we do. The aristocracy says, Yai Miko should be Yai Mikon. Mikon, not Mikon. Yai Mikon actually sounds like, a disaster. No thank you, we don't want that either.
Of course. This is the basic principle of astrology.
No Yai Mikon.
My current research is about a certain phenomenon called astral shift.
You acknowledge her at the teapots? You know, I acknowledge her for you guys. I'm a man of the people.
Interesting.
Except when I don't feel like being a man of the people.
Every person would be familiar with. I have a basic understanding of the concept, but I'd like to hear you explain it.
Okay. Well, in short, it means that the results derived from astrology are prone to change.
I shall disappear. Our ghost is vanishing. Fare thee well, Cherry. Go to sleep.
Time continues to flow.
Have a good night.
The stars change and everything else becomes affected by this change. However, what's actually driving the change is what's worth investigating.
I think that it might just be another law of nature.
Cherry, the reverse Joe Hendry.
If the changes follow a certain
Genshin.
pattern or routine, then it could be explained as some law. But the changes are manifold, even when considering just a single star.
Say her name, she disappears. Where the heck is Cherry? Dunk dunk.
The changes could be resulting from a simple single orbit shift, or it could be a more complex double orbit, or even a triple or quadruple orbit shift.
A quadruple?
These
Hold on.
phenomena have a dramatic effect on astrological conclusions.
Now time for me to debate against Kuzu Soda again /J. Half joking.
What I'm working on now is the research and prediction of the triple orbit shift phenomenon.
Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? Ooh, you're starting strong with this debate, huh?
Orbit? By yourself?
Yes. That's right.
You do know that adding an extra star to the equation increases the computational workload by more than 10-fold, right?
It does get a little complicated, but it's still manageable with the use of a few self-invented techniques and a large number of star logs and star charts. Which leads us to why I'm in need of a high-precision celestial globe.
He's like, oh, well, she knows her stuff.
Amazing. I suppose I should never have judged a book by its cover.
Yo, dude, this guy's like,
we're just trying to half-heartedly
I should
deal
never
with
judge a
some
book by its
school
cover. And
assignment.
the other one, she was like, ha, well, you should never judge a book by its cover. Scar saying yes to pineapples on pizza. Sonic also saying yay. And Kuzu saying nay because I hate pineapples, they're nasty. Okay, now hold on, that's wrong. Pineapples are delicious. Pineapples are very tasty. I'm not, okay, so I'm not like completely against pineapple on pizza. If it's like the only thing that's there, I'll be like, oh, you know, yeah, that's fine. But I'm not like out here saying, all right, yeah, pineapples on pizza, that's my go-to. Drop them on there, little pineapple over here. No. I would never willingly select pineapple on pizza.
Do I really look like that sort of person?
I will not perish if I eat it.
Don't worry, I'm just joking. I was a little cautious at first, but now I trust you completely.
People are allowed to. In fact, here, let me put some stank on this for Sonic Gaming. Well, what can I use to put some stank on this? Here. And now a word of inspiration from Sonic Gaming. People are allowed to eat pineapple on pizza if they like. I won't shame them for it. Why? Because I believe in equality for all. I believe that everyone should be able to have whatever pizza toppings they so desire. May it be an anchovy, may it be a pineapple, may it be a peanut butter, may it be corn, whatever crazy combinations you want, go for it. Because I, Sonic Gaming, believe in equality for all. And I believe in Joe Hendry. This message was brought to you by Sonic Gaming. We'll continue.
It would make me extremely happy if my collection
Put
could
some stink on it
assist
for you,
a
Sonic
researcher
Gaming.
in achieving tangible results. Just make sure you return it to me once you're done.
Of course.
Oh, thank you so much. I really needed this. Good thing Azam was willing to hear me out.
Yeah, I really didn't understand what you were talking about, but like, you did great.
Really? I was just explaining what it is I'm trying to do.
You're showing the signs of becoming a great researcher. Vote for me for president. I can give you true freedom, unlike that Amon who takes your freedom. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't know if you really mean it, but
Don't let Amon hear you say
I'm
that.
happy to hear that.
Oh, that's a bean.
Even the hardest problems can be solved as long as I'm willing to try.
Hey, you tell him, Layla.
Recording and comparing data will be much easier now that we have this device. I can do it all on my own, too. Let's continue with the plan. Can you help me with the rehearsal of my thesis defense? We can do that at the House of Dana.
I guess we're going back to the House of Dana. Let me see. Sonic believes in equality for all, which includes us Dotoriusums. I acknowledge that. Including the Dotoriusums? I know that there's a couple of them in chat. I don't know about that. I don't have anything you can take away except for my autism, which is wild. Can you imagine? If you took that from you. It'd be tragic. Oh yeah, I need to do this. Surprise. Oh, he actually says surprise baptism? I thought that was a meme. Oh. You know what, you guys? I really thought, nah, not even Amon can take our autism. Hey, you know what? You're right. He can't do it. I'm still kind of in awe. Also, Neurospicy is so goated. I adore that. I'm still kind of flabbergasted.
Let's stir things up.
That he says surprise baptism. Also, why does he use a sword and not a book when in his skill he uses book?
This seems like the best spot to do this. We'll need to be quiet so we don't disturb anyone.
I feel like I've learned too much about Dahlia today. But like I really do have autism. I was born with it. That's dope. You love to hear it. I think we have a lot of folks on the spectrum of autism. I can name quite a few handfuls.
So here's
Love
what
that.
will happen
Love that,
during
by
my
the way.
thesis defense. After I present my thesis, the advisors sitting below will begin to ask questions. Theoretically, I should be able to answer any questions related to my thesis.
Am I gonna get to be an audience member? No one loves Venti. I'm sorry, no wonder Venti loves him. Not no one loves Venti, which, you know, is a little bit more hilarious, but I digress. Like me, it's what makes me so unapologetically blunt, Lamau. And I wouldn't have it any other way, not for nothing.
However, I tend to get really nervous when my advisors look at me, and I end up completely forgetting what I plan to say. That's why I want to rehearse and practice presenting my points in front of someone.
Which might explain my typos, my bad typos and typing ability, /J. No one loves Venti AV20. You know what? Y'all can quote me on that. Hey, screw Venti. Screw that drunken bard.
That's right. You should have gotten the gist of the content of my thesis when I was explaining it earlier. So ask away.
How dare you, Avi? look, Venti I think was the last Archon I guess I've never gotten Maika on any account. But in terms of like, you know, from being released to having Archon, Venti has dodged me for so many banners. So, you know, I got a personal little gripe with Venti. I got C1 Zhongli before I got a Venti. I think I might have gotten C1 Raiden Shogun before I got a Venti. I got regular Nahida on my other account. And I got Farina on this account. But once again, Venti? Forget that guy. Dahlia's gonna give you a real violent surprise baptism for that. I'll wear a snorkel.
It's okay if your questions are a little off. I'll still treat them as
What he
real
gonna do?
questions from an advisor and answer seriously.
Terry is going to be after both of you once she finds out about the slander. Well, you know what? I'm gonna triple down. Screw Venti. He's going one-on-one with Gunther.
Wait a moment.
No, you can't even save him, Layla. You can't save him from that fate either.
Alright, Layla, you got this. You were able to explain everything earlier, so you can do it again.
You're right.
Alright, ask away.
Okay. Do you know about the Great Machine?
Huh? No. What is that?
I'm here to stress you out again.
Something that I didn't prepare for at all? You've got to be joking.
You can't kill him again, Diana already did it once. You're right. It's gonna be a 2-on-1 handicap match. Venti versus Diona and Gunther.
About this question, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well.
Are you okay? Alright, she's back. I wonder if this is a different ending. Hey, what's up, girl?
I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping very well lately. I tend to get dizzy from time to time, but don't worry, I'm fine now.
Yo, I feel like this is just, that's what she says every time she's coming out of her existence and she's forced to face with somebody.
What's wrong?
I'm waiting for my answer to my question.
Oh, sorry. Can you please repeat the question? I didn't hear you clearly just now.
I don't think it's an issue of whether or not you heard me.
Alright. I guess the cat's out of the bag. Of all the times to wake up. You're Layla's friend, right? And from the looks of things, the two of you are preparing for her thesis defense?
This is the actual route you experience, the full stress Layla. Okay, I understand. Interesting. Yep. And you must be blessing from the stars.
With her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness and I take over.
Don't you mean that Iona's out of the bag? Fair enough.
However, her unpredictable and varying sleep patterns are completely out of my control, so I have to make every second count. There's no one willing to help her here, so I have to step in. I am rather curious about you, though.
She's facing her problems head on.
That's great. You're helping with all the... Seems like you've given her a boost of confidence with your encouragement. Now then, I can't really...
I'll be leaving some notes, so it's the same ending.
I should get started on those notes. If there's anything you're curious about, you may go ahead and ask now.
Wait.
I can answer you as I write. I'm used to multitasking. Oh, and I have to ask if...
Why is that? Okay, yeah, never mind.
Well,
we're back on the same route.
You might feel like everything... She's a resilient girl. But no matter how resilient, if her condition grows in...
She's not doing very well right now.
She's my sort. I believe that she's one of the best. Even in a place like the academia where geniuses come by the handful. But growth is a process and shouldn't...
Rock bottom. Silly mistakes. That's the kind of person she is.
I'm not going to sign it, obviously.
Don't forget about our agreement. Okay, somehow we ended up getting the exact same ending, which is kind of hilarious. So let's not stress her out this time, you know? How about we do a good job and not stress the old girl out? Whoops. Alright, okay, maybe I'm done stressing her out, you guys. Maybe I'm done stressing her out, unless... Here. Oh yeah, look, they have a little box. Alright, we're back. Actually, putting Diona in AEW with Amon right now sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Oh my gosh.
Don't disturb anyone.
I can't wait for Ava to kill Dotori in the Nuzlocke Kuzu. Yo, if we ever get Dotori as a playable character, y'all would have to do so much work to get me not to kill him.
So here's what will happen during my thesis defense.
Okay, here. Let me not troll you this time. Can you briefly describe the application of this?
Sure. The direction of this research is based on the results of previous research. It's about the feasibility of applying my methodologies to the remaining triple orbit problems.
I'd be saving my pancakes for defense like a madman, Lamau. It'd be Kuzu's entire existence would be from going from it's time to get people murdered to I have to save him.
Based on a sample size of 124 cases, we could only achieve approximately 60% accuracy. The results were not reliable enough to be implemented as a law. You can see the common traits of the erroneous samples on page 3. Excuse me, I mean from the star logs in the appendix. It's clear that in each of the erroneous samples, one of the stars underwent a significant shift. We not only need to limit the number of stars, but we may also need to consider the degree of shift when applying triple orbit shift algorithms.
I think story-wise he does deserve to be whooped once. I think he deserves to be whooped for good.
Stars with greater shifts are often key in astrology readings. The next step of the research should be... to identify the feasible thresholds of shift for applying our calculations.
Because let's keep it a buck. Eventually, you know, we're going to have to fight Dotori. I feel like I should bring Kole to that fight.
And that's my answer to your question. Do you have any other questions?
I do not, apparently. Despite a few stumbles here and there, Layla answers all the questions.
We're finally done. I'm gonna need more practice. I can feel myself getting flustered, and I start to stumble whenever I'm asked questions that I'm unfamiliar with.
Your presentation could use some work, but I can tell your logic is sound.
Oh, really? You mean it?
Yeah.
Then this practice must be helping. During my first thesis defense, I stood like a statue on the stage and my palms were covered in sweat. I couldn't get a single word out. I didn't even realize it, but you're right. It doesn't seem like there's anything holding me back now.
There you go.
I guess that means I'm capable of completing the thesis all on my own. I can hardly believe
I'm on my own.
This is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really excited. This is the first time this has happened, really.
Oh.
I'm so happy.
You worked so hard to reach this point. You don't need to rely on anyone anymore. Aw, man, it feels kind of bad knowing that, like, we stressed her out so many times to get, this other person. And because of that, she wasn't able to do her thesis on her own. So not stressing her does actually let her do her thesis on her own. So that's kind of nice. Oh, the stress disappeared!
I'm not sure how to put this. I'm really happy about everything that's happened, but I'm also feeling a little sad. I still don't know anything about the blessing from the stars. Will it never happen again since I don't need its help anymore? That somehow makes me feel a little lonely.
Lonely?
Yeah, it almost makes the blessing feel like it was just a tool used for my studies, no? But I would really like to discover what the blessing actually is, if I ever get the chance. I want to express my gratitude for it, or better yet, maybe we could be friends.
Oh.
That's basically how I feel about it. Even if I know nothing about the blessing, I can still feel its companionship all along.
I won't enjoy watching him being killed, though. It hurts to see a man as fine as wine getting murdered. Well, you know, if you have Cole in the party, you gotta enjoy a little bit. I've kind of hoped that if, like, Dottore has, like, a boss fight. Like one of the weekly bosses, you know? I wish that if you bring Cole to that fight, her fighting dialogue is just completely different. It's just unhinged. Let me see. Do you think Nivelette will get a rerun like the Archons do? I kind of would assume so, not for nothing. At least we have Dottore dating some 3 to ease our pain. Hey, it's not out yet. Maybe it'll never be out. You're banned from The Sims for your crimes, Kuzu. I thought you meant The Sims as in the family crew. Yeah, I thought that was what you meant too. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Now I'm realizing you meant the dating Sims. And is it me or does Linhart and Layla, they could be good sleep buddies. Oh, Lenny boy.
You helped me. I really
Good academics.
appreciate it. After all, it wouldn't be right to take such blessings for granted in our lives.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be very happy to know you feel this way.
That's good. I hope it's a little more satisfied with the way I am now.
I wonder if in this timeline, Ellie Knight knows about the other one, the other side. Natural yet incredible, the unfolding of events will be etched in her memories for a long time to come. Good on her. Good on you, girl. What are we at in terms of time? We're almost at the 3-hour point here. I think we can knock out 1 or 2 more of these, and then we'll call it. I kind of want to see what's on the other side of this path. Huh? Oh, sleepy girl. Oh, slumber. Have a little slumber party. Oh, these give you 20 in some of these? I thought they gave you 10s. Oh, yeah, we're not going to get another wish. It's fine. Layla. There was another way down here. And then the opposite up here. Let's stick down this path, I guess. Oh, we're going back to the cafe. What would have been the other route on that? I'm trying to think. Back to here. And back to here. I know Skara has some specific dialogues if he kills Raiden in battle, so specific dialogue isn't obscure. Do the other path. But Kuzu, I just clicked on this one. I feel like I'd have to, you know, go to the other side. Once you reach the other side. Yeah, I said it too late. It's okay. I mean, we'll probably just knock him out. For real, for real. Because now we can just skip through this one.
Let's sit down.
Goodbye. Yeah, we didn't have skip back in my day. Completely relax.
Completely relaxed? But we're at a cafe. Is this not relaxing enough?
Layla, academics are only one part of life.
I know, but... Alright, no more buts. My life is a mess because of the decisions I've made.
Alright, you guys.
I should listen to your advice this time.
We're gonna go get high with Layla.
How do I completely relax?
Since you're from the countryside, why don't we leave Sumeru City and go sightseeing? We do have Skara, so we could get dialogue if Kuzu uses pancakes. No, I meant the Skara boss, not the playable one, and we do not have Raiden.
Sightseeing. That does sound pretty nice. I haven't set foot outside the academia in quite a while.
No more butts, Layla 2025. This is tragic.
I used to enjoy visiting the rainforest, but it's been a while since I've been there. Maybe a lot has changed. Okay, why don't we go there and take a look?
We love our playable Joe Mama Hendry, bunk bunk. But not that sack of trash Scaradouche, you're dang right. Scaradouche is wiped from history. Now we call him the Wanderer. Oh man, where are we going? I guess I know what I'm going to do. Kuzu, I have a Raiden slash J Lamau. No more cake. This is tragic. No more cake? That's impossible. That's a fate worse than death. Go ahead, I don't mind if Raiden dies. Dang. Here we go. Alright, Layla, what you got?
Even the air here feels more relaxing.
Is that stress gonna go down?
I just want to forget about the thesis altogether. I'm just kidding. Knowing me, I'd only be able to forget about it for a little while. This doesn't count as trying to avoid my problems, does it?
Your state of mind is just as important as your efficiency. If you want to solve problems that you're facing.
That's quite the legitimate excuse. No, it's more of an explanation. Even I'm starting to get bolder with my words.
Bolder?
I grew up in a place like this. Looking into the distance now with the...
I got my crown back. Who else has the crown?
Makes me feel like a kid again.
Or are you the sole #1?
Oh, those were the happiest days.
What did you usually do as a kid? Did you murder anybody? Anything you want to confess? we are
We would go pick
we are Dolly after all. Do you have any confessions to make? To our Lord and Savior Barbados? Barbados? No, not Barbados, Barbados.
No matter what ingredients we found, we would cook them over a fire, and whoever lost one of our games would have to eat all of it.
That sounds a little intense.
No, it wasn't that bad. It really depended on how lucky you were. Grilled apples and sensettias are actually quite delicious.
Grilled apples are tasty. Yeah, why don't we go find something to grill as well?
Sure.
We're cooking out with Layla? Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
It's a barbecue with a sleepy girl?
Apples and zaytun peaches were the most popular fruits back then. Oh, and of course grilled fish is delicious too. Oh, fish skin releases oils while cooking, which drip into the fire and cause it to burn even brighter.
Congratulations, you've been baptized. What?
He's taking the short way down.
Yeah, I didn't know it did that. Okay, lead the way, Layla. Yo, that scared the heck out of me, dude. Hey, give me this. Hey, Avi, do you plan to do anything with the Chronicled Wish next update? It's all all Sumeru 5 stars.
By the grown-ups if they caught us sneaking into the river to catch fish. What's the big deal? We just want to swim. That's what we used to say.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything with Chronicled Wish
Now that
next
I
time.
think about it, it really was quite dangerous.
If I had wishes stored up, I likely would have.
Thank goodness nothing bad ever happened.
That being said, I guess we also do have, here, take this.
I think we found enough now, don't you?
Okay. Wait. I get to keep the rest of these? Okay. AV wishes Alhaitham to... Oh, I could wish for Alhaitham and then throw him off of a cliff. That could happen.
There's nothing like the smell of fresh ingredients. They already smell delicious. I'll be here.
AV. AV, no. AV.
Firewood for us?
No, gaming already died. I think that was enough for you. I have to collect firewood. Hopefully she doesn't want me to start the fire. You know what I mean? We didn't start the fire. Do-do-do. Oh, I have to fight.
Say cheese.
No, wrong attack. There we go. Alright, there you go. You'll be alright.
Truth repeats its course.
Hey, go away!
There we go.
This should be fun.
Alright, I actually don't have to kill you guys, so I'll see you all later. Goodbye. You guys have a fantastic time. Toodaloo. Ooh, more peaches. Okay, I'll see y'all around. If y'all don't get out of here.
Hold that pose. Let's stir things up.
Yo, look at the double oh wait, no. Hey, yo, Charlie, you need to stop almost getting yourself murdered. Hey, can I talk to you outside of combat? Oh my gosh, did you see him peg her right in the forehead with that? Oh, Lamau, honestly, if you threw I'll hit them off of a cliff, it wouldn't hurt half as much as me killing Gaming. That's what I was thinking, to be honest. Avy, listen, I already got my punishment. I don't need another one.
Food is the best.
He hit her.
I feel like I've traveled back in time.
You're gonna be like, Avy, march right back over there and make sure that that guy gets what's coming to him. There you go.
We all used to run around in the woods when we were kids. Trees and mud was the world we knew best. It doesn't matter how long I'm away from the forest, I won't ever forget the feeling of running through the trees.
Running through the trees.
How about you? Can you relate to that feeling? It's almost like not knowing the world will change or ever expecting it to change.
You know, although adventurers rarely stay in one place, I hope I can experience that feeling one day.
Whatever the case, it's a very warm feeling. In the end, I passed the admissions exam, and the life I had led came to an abrupt end. Later, as I sat in a lecture at the academia, my mind started to wander and I began to think about home.
Oh?
It was
She
then
homesick?
that I realized how long it had been since I went back.
Oh?
I can't go back anymore. And other similar thoughts started to come to mind. I guess I'm still not used to being in the academia yet.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, there's a purpose for every stage in life.
You're right. So we should let go of the past. I suppose this is also part of growing up. But reminiscing about the carefree life of being a kid sure works wonders for the mind. You start missing those moments once you leave them behind, and that's part of moving forward.
This guy recommended a video called How to Get a Frog Off of Your Switch 2, like a physical frog. And you wanted to stress her out, shake my head. Well, I wanted the other Layla, you know what I mean? But this Layla is a being, you know?
From now on, I'd like to cherish every single day of my life, even when it's not the smoothest of rides.
Everything will get better. I know you can do it.
I'll take the compliment.
Oh.
A little bit of sugar and a good view really go a long way for relaxation.
A long way.
I thought it'd be impossible for me to enjoy something like this. I thought I'd never be able to get my mind off my thesis. But now, I feel like I'm fully enjoying myself. It's really great. So, what are we doing next?
Sometimes you don't need a plan.
You're right. I've been doing research for so long that I'm used to having a certain routine.
Yeah, just chill. A physical frog is crazy. Oh, why would there be a physical? Is there a frog on my Switch 2? No, there's no frog on my Switch 2.
A carefree stroll. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, we're gonna walk away from that. We're gonna walk very far away from that. That is not a carefree stroll. Haven't you heard of the Switch 2 frog epidemic, AV? I have not. I've not heard of that. Welcome back, Cat, by the way. How you doing? We're just taking a carefree stroll with Layla. Hopefully not running into any murderous entities. In fact, maybe I should put some artifacts on some of these people, because you don't have any, my guy. Yeah, I need to go get some more of this set, because I feel like a couple of people want that set, and I don't have it for them. That's fine, though. Here. He has some stuff. He'll be fine.
Wow. I never knew there was such a large lake here. It's so beautiful.
Yes, please don't kill a party I put in. I don't need any more of my conscience. You shouldn't have rerolled. We rolled a 1 kuzu.
The feeling of cool lake water can wash away all your troubles.
How many Layla endings have you unlocked? We have done 2. We did 2, and we kind of did like 2.5 because we stressed her out early, which led back to the first one that we got.
Can you wait for a minute? I'd like to wash my face. I think it'd be refreshing.
Hey, why don't we just go for a swim? I was about to say, what if we just pushed her in? Would that put her stress up or lower?
Huh? A swim?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I went swimming. I might not even know how to anymore.
It's one of those things you never forget.
Okay. I'll try to swim over there.
Yo, if she just drowns.
Wait. No. I'll definitely lose.
Oh.
No. Forget about winning or losing, Layla.
Oh.
It'll be fun either way.
Oh, Layla.
Wait, we're starting already?
Yeah. Oh, hey! Wait. Yo, I can make it happen. Alright, you guys. She forgot how to swim! Oh! Okay, alright, let's actually do the thing.
Wow.
AV, no! AV!
We're starting already?
Okay, now we can just have a very leisurely, casual swim. Guys, she remembered this time! Wait, we might not actually make it. Hold on, wait a minute. Layla? Okay. Well, that time wasn't funny.
Wow. I never...
Do I have to make it?
Wait, we're starting already?
Oh, y'all, I have to make it. That's crazy. Here. Bro, if you don't... Alright, we'll come here first. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Hit. Alright, we'll make it this time. Actually, I think we'll make it if we just don't sprint walk. Or sprint swim. If we casually just swim there. We shouldn't have been racing. We shouldn't have been racing. Yo, I can't wait for Cryo Traveler. Do you guys think that she'll be able to ice bridge? Oh my gosh, we're about to actually get taken up by the waterfall. No, we're fine.
As expected, I lost. How would I be able to beat an adventure at something like this?
No, we're done. We're done trying to stress her out. I think you were great.
Really? Among my childhood friends, I was considered one of the more athletic ones. But that's just like how I used to think that I had a gift for learning. After coming to Sumeru City, I realized that I only thought that because my hometown is such a small place.
Man, Frida would do great in a water race contest. You're right. You're 100% right. No more freeze walking. We're just walking on water.
Of that, I'm getting weaker and weaker because I'm barely able to sleep nowadays. There's no way I can bring myself to brag about anything now.
You really are too modest. I think it's past modest at this point. Oh, her stress went down again.
Encouraging me. I'm starting to feel embarrassed.
Y'all, you can't tell. She's doing the... That's crazy. Y'all, we can't stress her out ever again.
Swimming again really feels great.
We can't.
Every muscle in my body was engaged.
Y'all...
I probably wouldn't have to worry about my thesis if I turned into a fish.
If we ever...
Don't you think?
If we ever roll Layla, we gotta get her out of the party.
I'm just kidding, of course. I'm sure fish have worries of their own. I'm quite content with how things are right now. Let's keep going, shall we?
We shall. Alright, where are we going? Go to the top of the mountain? This is like a little forest date. This is cute. As LA Knight does. LA Knight, Hangout Adventures, LA Knight dates the main cast. Wait, where do you want me to go to the top of the mountain? This is, oh.
There's
really?
A mushroom here. You want to jump on it to see what's up there?
I was literally already up here.
I haven't done this in a while. I kinda want to give it a try.
Fine, that's fine. That's okay. That's understandable. You wanna jump on this one too? Ridiculous. Unheard of. If she ever gets rolled in, we need to carry her. If Kuzu kills her, I will never forgive him. Like Lamau. So we found a new protect at all cost. Maybe it's just 4-star shield girls that we just need to protect at all cost. Candace, Noelle. Oops. Now Layla. Yeah, I think it's our 4-star shielders. She's 4-star Granny. She does give like she gives elderly energy almost.
We've walked pretty far now.
The Arnara music. The little weed goblins. Yo, weed goblins is crazy. We love cryo shields. Even Diona, you know what, you're right.
I barely felt the time passing by. I've been staring at books in my thesis every day.
Oh, this is so nice.
I've forgotten how nice and happy life actually can be.
A nice view. Also, going back on my EU account to explore, it's like, it's weird seeing things that I have done that actually change the overworld. That I'm like, oh yeah, this is how it was before I did that. That's why I said your life shouldn't be completely revolving around your studies.
You're right. No matter how much of a hard time I'm having in academics, I should still find the time to look after myself and fulfill my needs.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance, girl.
You really understand more about life than I do.
Would you like to take this opportunity to release all your stress? Okay, LA Knight, that's kind of crazy, actually. That's a crazy offer. EU AV is male traveler. I did choose the male traveler on the other one. I would like to, like, double down and say this is a crazy suggestion. Would you like to take the opportunity to release all your stress? LA Knight, calm down, girl.
Release my stress? Oh, I see what you mean. Being at the top of a mountain really does make someone want to yell out loud.
No, that is not what LA Knight meant, but thank you for toning it down.
But it's a little uncivilized, isn't it?
It's okay, we're already here, so we should make the best of it.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Just promise not to laugh, okay?
I'm gonna laugh. If they give me the option to laugh. Unless she's very impressive. That was pretty good. That was better than I thought it was gonna be, actually. Never mind, I can't laugh at that. That's adorable. Alright, well, yeah, I can't laugh at her for that.
It feels like my entire body is bubbling with excitement after yelling like that.
This is LA Knight's face. This is not what I meant, but it was cute.
Happiness was so common as a child, but before I knew it, this feeling was buried in the bottom of my heart.
Oh.
It's getting late. Why don't we rest here for a while? I'll tell you some interesting astrology stuff when the stars come out.
She kind of sounded like that screaming goat meme. You're not wrong, low-key.
Oh, but it's alright if you don't want to listen to that kind of stuff. We can also tell jokes about life, or talk about anything you're interested in.
We can chat about whatever you'd like.
Okay, then I'll tell you more about me.
Okay, that's hilarious. We can chat about whatever you'd like. Okay, then. Me.
The only reason I ever chose to study astrology is because of how beautiful the stars are at night. My teacher told me that nature possesses a certain power that grants people an equal amount of kindness and fairness, regardless of the different talents they may possess. And that's why I wanted to call the kind person who's always helping me as the blessing from the stars. The stars in the sky are something that brings happiness to people.
Yes. They are. They truly are.
Everything about home is filled with purity and passion. My memories of that place are wonderful. I never want to forget them. If I were to ever discard anything so pure, I don't think I'd ever be able to find a place to anchor myself in the vast sea of knowledge.
Oh.
That's why, no matter how tiring or how hard it gets, I won't let my family down. They are already an important part of me.
Another reason not to lose yourself in the face of pressure, Layla.
Yeah. Thank goodness you were there to help me out, or I don't know where I would have ended up. We probably still have a while until the stars come out.
Well, maybe you can work on your thesis for a little bit now.
Only kids sit around like this, waiting for the stars to appear.
Oh! Oh! Alright, well that one was also very cute. Okay. We're at 3:23. Time to play Paige's theme from WWE. Is that everything on this side? Yes. Yes, that's everything on this side. Okay. I'm trying to think, because that's half. Maybe we save the other half for another, like, end of the episode. Because we're about 3.5 hours. I usually like to go 3.5, 4. Have you found the lady who gives you drugs on Tele Island? No, I have, or Tete Island. I have not. I don't think I've been back to Tete Island on this account. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. We could honestly do that very quickly. Do you know where on Tete Island is the real question? She's a side quest, Avi. Side quest. She's like right above the stage, I believe. Alright, so let's go above the stage. Well, this island has the little homies, so we could do this. No, go back. I was in the right place the first time. Here. Oh, is it this? Oh, is this a drug? Oh no. A softly glowing flower bud sways at your touch, pulsing to some silent, secret rhythm. Hey, hands off, please! It touched me first. A smooth talker, but it doesn't seem to dislike you. Hey, look at this flower. Is it dancing? Looks more like wriggling to me. Ew, don't use such disgusting language on a flower. Say it's swaying or something. It's the dance of the Urzuli. The flowers only react this way when someone with a strong affinity for clairvoyance draws near. Replace Dahlia with Navia. I don't want him to die. Are we about to fight something? That's because brew blossoms draw spiritual energy from the land and produce a special nectar that heightens one's sensitivity to dreams. It sways. It's swaying like its thighs like Eula. Stop. No, stop. Some people, how should I put it? They're born with supernatural affinity, so brew blossoms, which absorb spiritual essence, are naturally more drawn to them. After all, legend says that they're plants that act as a bridge between worlds. By the way, I'm Mad Eye. Mad Eye is crazy. A winemaker and me and do, and who might you be? I'm Emmanuel, the alloy oak leg. And Paimon's the soaring hero, Hunter Gordon. Ah. Did you really introduce yourself with both names? Of course. Don't call Paimon out. It's not like your name's any less weird. There's a fight in this, I think. Unless I'm forgetting something, then, well... Kuzu, this isn't the world quest, so we have no worries. Okay, so we're fine. Alright, enough. Paimon's Paimon, and this is LA Knight. Yeah, Paimon and LA Knight. Perfect timing. There's something I need your help with. Take these drugs. Eh? Anything to do with that clairvoyant thing you're talking about? Ooh, stop. You have... here, have a candy. Yeah, is she drugging Paimon? Here's the deal, I've been working on a brand new drink for me and Do, mainly to help with my clueless big sis, pulling some fresh-faced, trend-chasing clientele. And my latest project is, well, it goes something like this. The World Quest fight clapped my cheeks the time I fought it. I don't like the sound of that. A dreamy, joyous, sparkling, zero-alcohol blend that lets ordinary folks feel a clairvoyant adjacent sensation without getting tipsy or having to deal with a hangover. The key ingredient is a dollop of daisy and a dollop of high-purity nectar from those brew blossoms, rather. But that's where the problem lies. No alcohol, so drugs. Yeah, I was gonna say, so drugs. Is the nectar not pure enough? Bingo! Another candy for you! Hey, Paimon's on a roll today. If only my affinity for clairvoyance were strong enough, I could spot the flaws instantly. But as it stands, all I can do is test and analyze the samples over and over again. But thankfully, you've shown up. And it looks like your affinity is much stronger than mine. Yes, you might be the answer to my prayers. Alright. We'll take your drugs, lady. First, drink this bottle of nectar extract, then I'll explain. This stuff looks kind of suspicious. Relax, theoretically, the worst it can do is blind you. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So you haven't done the world quest yet? It's lore heavy, I'll say that. Yeah, I guess I need to do the world quest. Paimon is taking so much candy from strangers. Right. Paimon, we taught you better. I won't spoil why I clapped my cheeks, but Granny was disappointed by my performance. Lamau, oh no. And hey, if your affinity for clairvoyance is really that great, you'll be fine. Even with a bad eye. You two, you've got it. You've got two, rather, right? No. Well, I protest to your ridiculous sense of logic. Chill. I'm just joking, rather. You won't go blind. Probably. Can we just get started already? Paimon, I'm gonna go blind, girl. You gulp the nectar down in one gulp. A strange sweetness tinged with some putrid pungency spreads through your body like a long dream forgotten, unraveling into a damp, glimmering mist. The mist clears quickly, and your vision returns to normal. See? I told you it'd be fine. Now let's get started. There are 3 flowers right outside this field, but with your help, I'll be able to spot the tainted brew blossoms in no time. Follow me. I'll tell you all about the tools that we're going to use. Oops. Okay. Elena hasn't felt this good since entering Sumeru, for real, for real. This one here is the Dream Extractor. We can, we can use this to collect purest pollen, rather, from the brew blossoms. First, we need to weed out the bad flowers. Then, we would use these ones to tainted with impurities, rather. These plants absorb too much gunk from underground, and that messes with the effects of and the safety, rather, of the drink. But how can we tell which ones are bad? They'll react to people with special constitutions. I'm not sure how they'll react exactly. That sounds like violently. But I know that if you get close enough, the flower's bound to do something weird and obvious. You'll see what I mean once you're in the flower fields. Alright, for the sake of Kuzu. I mean, she's Dendro. Hello. Well, you closed. You closed. You closed. This one is all riled up. Oh. Oh, you're a mushroom. Ooh, you have the heat seekers. Alright, well. Let's get some shields then. Welcome back to the, yeah, I was gonna say, if we still had a homeboy in the party, we might not have had a good time. Good night. Teabag you. Thank you, Navia. I actually heal everybody else, too. Heal me up. Hey, no, get back out here. We weren't done healing. Get back out here. Get back out here. Hey, heal everybody else up. Thank you. Come on, give me a couple more radishes. Come on, turn up. Yep, thank you. Go a couple more. Couple more. Yeah. Get Charlie, too. Get Charlie. Come on, thank you. Thank you. Excellent. All right, fantastic. All right, now we're feeling good. How you going, Mad Eye? I did it. Wait, what? I gotta go over here, too? Goodness gracious. One step at a time. Well, they all look good to me. Hey, Mad Eye, they're all good. What about these ones, huh? Wait, the problem with... Wait, what? I already did this one. Oh! Here. I forgot she told me to do the Dream Extractor too. Let me see. Yes, yes, pure. That means that that last flower was definitely contaminated. Mad Eye carefully pours the freshly gathered nectar, and then after a few minutes, judging by the sample, the purity is spot on. Let's power through and finish up the last 2 fields. All right, well we'll do these fields real quick for old Mad Eye. Hey, what you got in here? Oh my gosh, I guess we'll solve this one next. Look, I'm just saying. Huh? You're an illusion, aren't you? Take this. Oink oink. You swing at the boar, it squeals and then collapses. Huh. I guess we were high. Wait, is this one swaying too? Oh my gosh. No, not that one, this one. Oh my gosh, we're so high. Purr. Meow. You can't fool. Well, no, I'm doubling down on being high. Whoa, it's the kitty, bro. Adzili, rather. What a two-faced witch you are. Did you start raising humans behind my back? Ugh, humans, rude, filthy, stinking humans. Did your mothers teach you how to treat a poor, lonely, free-spirited, delicate flower like me? I am Dambara the Pale, but you can just call me Dambara. Face the wrath of my claws, foolish invaders. My fangs thirst for justice. Oh, did that cat just say justice? You're just an illusion, aren't you? I guess I'll have to get rid of you. Please stop. I'm so scared I'm about to cry, yeah? Ha! What's your game? Planning to hurt me? Steal my precious pollen? Meow. You scoundrel! Begone, foul mirage, Tokyo mirage sessions! You swing your sword at Dambara the Pale, and poof, the little cat vanishes. Alright, yeah, we're high. Anything else? Oh my gosh, another one? Oh, I can't hit this guy! Woof, yuck. I'm Sir Woofington Brianis, Knight of this realm. Pray tell, what names do you bear? Good doggy, good. Roof. Who's the goodest pet around? Woof woof. It's Paimon, of course. No. Huh? Huh? You dare mock a knight to his face? I demand a duel. You swing your sword as the duel, and poof, he vanishes. Rest in peace. Paimon, are you seeing this? Alright, dude. Okay, the rest of them seem good. Dang, I wasn't expecting to get that high today. For real. We're back. There were 3 bad flowers in that field, but, Ellie Knight was acting a little strange. You're okay, right? Yeah, I'm fine, bro. Hallucinations, there's no need to worry. It's common for brew blossoms to release, a hallucinogenic pollen as a defense mechanism. They must have been especially reactive to you. Palm and I couldn't see what you were, seeing because the pollen doesn't affect us in the same way. But still, Ellie, are you experiencing any other symptoms? Nope, I'm all good, dude. Alright, you know yourself best, but if anything starts to feel off, please let me know immediately. Let's finish up in the last field in one go. Wasn't there a hilly troll one with a treasure chest? Hunt for one? I don't know. Guess we're about to... Paimon's got a bad feeling about the field of this... Okay, now hold on a minute. I didn't even touch any of them. Come on, get over here. What are y'all doing over here? Goodness gracious. Alright, now let me do my job. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he's all the way over there. The Lord of the Crossroads? Where's the big boy? There he is. Okay, so not you. You can't help him. Oh, I guess also you should always have your thing out. And you. My gosh, why are you all the way up here? Alright, there you go. Navi, you're just gonna have to solo, because I don't trust any else. I trust one other person in the party. But we can't lose her. She has a camera. Yeah, I wish... Oh. Give me this. Jesus, Navi, just hit on that guy. I was gonna say, the other one was just like, I'm up here. Farewell, child of stars. Should we not meet again in this nation, I shall await you in another. I don't like the sound of that. I am the child of the stars. Tarry not, oh, tarry not. A dizzying wave rises with thick, sickly sweetness of flavors, rather. By the time you return to your senses, Paimon is already hovering over you nervously. LA Knight, wake up! You got a bad batch! Yeah, you're right, that was a bad batch, Paimon. You totally spaced out for a second there. Were you seeing stuff again? Let's use the Dream Extractor first. I'm fine. Yeah, I think you missed the Hilly Troll Flower one, did I? Yeah, look, I've never seen it. Yeah, these all look fine to me. Yeah, they're all good. I don't know what y'all are talking about. They're all fine. Because one of my fellows gave me a hilly troll and we found treasure together as bros. Oh, that's tragic. But something's off with LA Knight. Any ideas? I'm fine, just a little lightheaded. Did you see anything over there? Some kind of dangerous hallucination? You described the hallucination you saw to Adzili. The Papa Witch Doctor's Prank? What's that? An old tale passed down among shaman and brewers. They said that Papa Witch Doctor guides the spirit of those who were unlucky and didn't die in glorious battle. Glorious? He's the kind of twisted spirit who treats fear like a game rather, always crafting eerie nightmares to toy with the living who catch his eye. Ahem. Anyway, let me look you over. You look mostly fine. Alright, no need to worry. I'll even get you a good batch. You might feel dizzy for a bit, but it's nothing serious. I see. But if any long-lasting effects cause brain damage and drop your intelligence, well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Yo, thanks for that. I feel perfectly safe and all right. Thank you, Mad Eye. Hey, haha, just kidding. Let me finish up with this last step here. Mad Eye carefully pours the stuff, and a few minutes later. Let's see, purities, impure sediments, toxicity levels, all within acceptable levels. Woo, we're finally done. Thank you so much for your help. Here's your reward. Yay, thanks. Ah, wait a moment. We're not done yet. About to start mixing my special sweet dream brew. I'd love for you to come by and help me out with your clairvoyance again. It looks like we might have results by tomorrow, so see you then. Who knows, maybe I'll even name the drink after you. Fair enough. I'll also answer those questions you had earlier, so don't forget to come over. Well, that's a tomorrow thing. Well, I guess it could just be a tomorrow, wait until the next day, apparently. Alright, well, we got high. I think that's all we really wanted to do. That's crazy. And what are we at? Yeah, we're at 341. We should probably stop. I think it's just wait until the next day. We'll see how long that takes us into. I'd hate to just end it and it's just like, hey, here's a quick little bit of dialogue and the thing is over. Talk to Atzili and try out the dream drink, yeah. Give me a sip, lady. Haha. Remember that sweet dream brew I mentioned? Well, here's some great news. I got it for you. A full day's of work, and I finally perfected the recipe. Congratulations! Hehe. And you, lucky two, get to be my first customers. Don't worry about paying. I'll put it on my sister's tab. Yippee, free drinks. Wait, hold on. You were just telling us about the Witcher test subjects. Of course. Aren't you honored? Not at all. I need to be sure this drink isn't dangerous. Oh, right. I did, didn't I? Well, first off, I have to warn you, Bloom Blossom extract is highly toxic, but after repeated distillations, I've reduced the toxicity to a level that is tolerable for normal people. And by tolerable, I mean that a normal person will die within about, what? 5 seconds. And when they die, their soul will wander through a place where the mortal realm and the land of the dead overlap. I guess that's a good enough explanation. Which part of die within 5 seconds sounds tolerable to you? It's fine. The worst that can happen is that I die. It's not a true death, per se, because your body will continue to function normally unless you get so lost in the dreamscape that you forget to come back. Then my sister will have to deal with a still breathing corpse, rather. Hey, so this isn't safe to drink at all, is it? Hey, don't you worry. Before y'all got here, I tested out on myself. Rest assured, I added the glowing horn shroom and the spiciest, brilliant chrysanthemums I could get my hands on. The glowing horn shrooms lights the way for the soul to get back to the body, and the brilliant chrysanthemums' wicked kick snaps your senses back awake, pulling you back into reality. Or back into, well, you. So when you do drink it, rather, you won't even notice that you've died once. So we're dying? We're dying? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me switch into a character that I don't care about. Avi did miss dialogues by saying the "you must be an illusion" line. I did miss that. That's fair. Time to kill off another traveler. Oh no. Now to make Avi forget that we love Yaimiko. No. Oh wait, yeah. Actually, if you guys switch to Yaimiko to Eula thighs, I'm fine with that. I'm not scared of something like that. That's nothing. I've died more times than I can count, and I can only count to 3. 4? 4. 4? 4? 4? 3. Whatever. See, I can't count. Paimon. Give Paimon 1 too. She's not going to let you show off on your own. No worries, there's plenty for the both of you. Here are your cups of sweet dream brew. The flavor is wondrous yet bizarre, laced with a latent spice and a faintly putrid tang. Then, a hazy dream. Paimon, wait. Wa, mizito mitadada, yada dada, movo dada. Hola, mozi mita yo, sada media dada, sada doma dada. Hey yo, yo ya dala? I'm your friend, and you're my friend. We're all good friends. Ahahaha! Mizito mitadada! Zato yo bera mitimi beru? What are you talking about? You're the ones who started speaking in our language. Sama mito ya upadala? Ya upadala? There's treasure right up there. Let's go dig it up. Oh my gosh, that's some good treasure, dude! Right here. It's right here. Let's share it. Mimi mom, Mimi mani, Mimi mosi, Mimi muhi, Mimi muhi. Yeah. Treasure. Hey, hit him with it. Oh, he pulled back on him on that move. I saw him with it. Yeah, he pulled back on him. All right, hold on. He killing it out here, my boy. Oh my gosh! Let's go! Mosi, Mira, Dada. Oh, that's a wave. That's huge. I'm gonna have to fix that in the future. Hey, but. Hey. Hey, put it on the side, come on down, wave in the air. Yeah, yeah, come on down, back on up, and yeah, oh yeah, baby, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Pump and get 'em. Yeah, yeah. Bring it up and down and a left and a right. Hey, they're killing it out here. Alright, well, I guess we're not done yet. Hey, they have to hit him my style this time. Come on, Hilly Jones, get it. Hey, let me show you how to do. You go. Yeah, yeah. All right, great. I'm glad we danced with Hilly Trails for like a minute and a half. Whoo. All right, well, we did it. We were super high. Unta dada yo-yo upa. Okay, well, that's gone. So, how's my sweet dream brew? Tasty. I'm broke again, but it was worth it, Lamau. We did the back-to-back. You love to see it. It's huge. Kusu, you're massive. That's what she said. Crazy. That was incredible. So how's my sweet dream brew, Tasty? Paimon's head hurts so bad. Elliot, are you okay? Mimi Muhi. It's hard to explain, but by the way, were we dead for a long time? Yep, and I've been dead for a long time too. Okay. Eh? Haha, just kidding, you were only out for a few seconds. I was worried it wouldn't work at all. Good thing it did. Now please tell me everything you saw in your dream. I'll write it all down. Huh? Well, we'll try. You, Paimon, pieced together the bizarre dreamscape. So do we have the same dream? That was great. It was total nonsense, but overall, what a fun dream it must have been. But why hilly trails? That's strange. Well, leave that mystery to me and my sister. Here's your reward. Well, if it's anything to do with the ley lines and the captain and him rewriting the ley lines and him being from from Conria and the Conrians being hilly turtles and us being in that land and, you know, that's where he rewrote the ley lines, that's not surprising that it's gonna be hilly turtles, you know what I mean? So you're really planning to sell this strange drink? Oh, we're still a long way off from actually selling it. I still need to test it on more people with different constitutions. Once you leave this place, you probably won't see our brew on shelves for quite a while. Whew, that's a bit of a relief. The effects rather are kind of strong. Strong and strange. Alright, I get it. Now that the experiment's over, rather, you're free to go. If you ever feel sick or experience any more side effects, do come find me. Will do. Alright, well. We got high. With some hilly turtles.
Stroke of good luck.
Yeah, I guess it's a stroke of good luck. Yo, we're 3 short. We can find a chest here somewhere. Certainly there's a chest here somewhere. Or this guy. That's fine. He'll give us a chest. Hey, buddy. Am I supposed to... I need to suck him up. Here. Get in here. What?! You son of a gun tried to scare the living daylights out of me. If you don't perish, you nasty, no good. Hey, get out of here! I ain't playing no more games. If you don't... Yeah, here's some grain fruit. Get... Do your thing! Get! I'm taking them. I'm taking it all. Bonk, 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 bonk. Can I knock again? Get, if you don't... Oh my gosh! You son of a guns! Why can't we... That's why we can't have anything nice. That's why we can't have anything nice. Get back out here, Navia. Oh my gosh. Get out of the way. Oh, please get out of the way. Ooh, that's a little strong. Nope, I need you to face this guy. Break his shields. There you go. I don't like that he's, you know, super effective against me, but that's fine. Charlie, pop him with this. So we can get some free shields. Nope, I need to go grab that shield. Thank you. I was gonna say, you should not be in charge. Nope, out of the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Double out of the way. Ooh! Alright, we're a little too low. There we go. Alright. Get in there. I wanted some primos. Just give me my primos. Thank you.
Quick, let's pack it.
Sometimes you just gotta take a second and realize that you gotta be a gamer, you guys. You gotta be a gamer. And you know what? We get our reward for being a gamer? An early 5-star. They had me for a second. They did have me for a second. He's already dead. He's already dead. Yo, wait, I had an achievement. I could have just done this. Actually, that would have been enough. We didn't have to do any fighting. Good enough. Let's get our other wish from the shop. Benny, hi, Benny. This is tragic. I worked so hard for a dead character. I had to stop. I had to like take a second. I was like, all right, let me focus up. Let's make sure Navia doesn't die. All right, well, there we go. All right, well, you know, hey, at least you all realized, this all could have been avoided if we had kept our 1. We would have had the Great Noel Shield. It would have been even worse for me if Navia died, because I put her in the party. Yeah, Kuzu, I think I would have actually, if Navia died there, I think I might have gone for I'll hate them. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I would have been like, Kuzu, you remember when you had paid your dues? Your dues are never gonna get paid again. I digress though. Everyone lived. Mr. Tiller, we're ending the stream because it got a little close. It got a little close, and that might be the closest Navia's ever been to death. But Dahlia would have died instead. Yeah, exactly. Well, oh, okay, yeah. I guess if Navia. So here's the thing: if Navia wasn't in the thing, I don't think I would have even attempted that fight. I just would have been like, no, we're leaving. Because at that point, it's strategic retreat because we can't risk Charlie. If we lose our photographer in this series, it's such a fatal blow. I wouldn't know what to do. I think I would cry. I might just keep a dead Charlie in the party at all times. That being said, that is definitely our stream. We are getting the heck out of here before anything crazy happens. Next time we'll be in Nod Cry, so you know, get ready for that. That's exciting. That's exciting time. Put me back on the screen. Whew, heart's still racing a little bit, not for nothing. Also, you guys being on this side of the screen is, oh, you're linked? Oh, that's fascinating. Don't like that. I'm gonna have to create another one. Regardless, cut. We're definitely leaving. we're getting out of here. We lived. Maybe we'll get Ino on the new character banner. Oh man, I kind of wish we didn't just get a 4-star. Because now we're at like 10 away from a guaranteed 4-star again. That being said, it's not going to be too hard to get primos because we're going to have a brand new area, so there's going to be primos aplenty. Oh, but I wish we had not gotten Benny just now, actually. That kind of sucks. I know it's a Bloom guy, AV. Okay, well, that's fine, actually, whatever. Prediction, next death is a story quest or world quest. Well, I don't know about that. We almost just had a death, and that would have just been a straight up a regular enemy that popped out of a thing. That would have sucked. But it was also Navia trying to solo that thing, which would be pretty much. Whew. But we made it. Once again, I'm ending the stream before something terrible happens, so I can get a regular party back in this party. And next time we're gonna be doing stories, so I will be putting our normal people in and an LA Knight, so we should be fine next stream. Excellent. I'm going to prison tonight. You should have been in prison long ago for your crimes against grandmothers everywhere. But for right now, we're just gonna end it. I'm taking off. This has been a fantastic time. We still went for 4 hours, which is kind of crazy. It didn't feel like 4 hours until Navia almost died. And then I immediately was just like, okay, it feels like we've gone for much longer than we should have. Toodaloo Flight Crew, congrats again to Kat today for getting the word of the stream. I need to put that on the doc and then also share that spreadsheet. Until then, I'm taking off. Toodaloo Flight Crew. I'm totally ready to end it. And I'm not stalling for another 4 seconds to give me time to be ready to end it. Thank you, now I'm ready, and I always was, for watching. Get me out of here!